futures in the night. So cold rocket dreams, resilience in the fold. Hedge pressurizing, the charts are bold. Dated bands rapping, stories untold. Riding with rocket scooter AI, up we go, reaching for the sky. Every trade home never dies, on the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings standing on their cloud. Riding with rocket scooter AI, up we go, reaching for the sky. Every trade home never dies, on the edge as the numbers fly. Treading on, the pulse ascending, mind on fire, never ending. Trees of gold, endless fight, push on through the endless night. Riding with rocket scooter AI, up we go, reaching for the sky. Every trade home never dies, on the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings standing on their cloud. Checking the charts with AI, up we go, reaching for the sky. Every trade home never dies, on the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, tracking the charts, midnight glory. Sanctuary in awe, it's blending. Mind on fire, never ending. Dreams of gold, endless fight. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night.
What's up, guys? Hold up. Getting situated here. Running like 15 minutes late today. What's up, y'all? Ooh, ooh, ooh. What up, what up, what up? All right, let's get this bot set up here. ETF stuff. I got the best way to put my microphone. Like, this is not bad, but this needs a little bit of, hold on. Flathead screwdriver. You know, I've had the same microphone for almost a decade now. Microphone stand, everything's, it's lasted pretty good. She's done me all right. Okay, let me log in here. Set up all the stuff. Giveaway today, ETF, like every Friday. You guys know how that goes. Let's go to the timers. We are giving away today 350K into the days. Oh, dude. All right. Those are my favorite kind. My favorite kind. 50K, 50K, 50K. All right. 3 free 50K E of day. Now here's one thing I need to do. I need to get myself a mic stand that doesn't like, it's like nice little like boom arm here, you know, like this. It's nice and all, but then I have like this huge like arm that covers up one of the monitors. As cool as it is, they get you to get like a desktop mic that literally just like sits like right here. Whoops. Let's not do that. Right here. Oh, I bumped into that. Like, that'd be nice. Just like right here. No arm, no nothing. I think I have one too. I just need to go get it. Let's make some money today. Yeah, let's do it, baby. All right, hold up. Let's set up the bot. The bot has been broken for a while. Not my bot, but Dino's giveaway bot. Let's see if it works. People said last time it didn't work. 1, 2, 3. 50K. 80. 3. Giveaway. 3. 50K. EOD account. Let's go. In today. 11:30. Yeah, like I said, the bot last time didn't draw. If it doesn't, we'll play spin the roulette and play the Santa Claus song. You guys know how it goes. All right, contest. You guys know how it goes. Done. All right. We should be good to roll. We good? Contest, contest, contest. All right. Contest, contest, contest. Okay, good. All right, cool. Coolness. What's up, guys? Don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, wait. You need the song to remind you? Because, you know, we all love the song. Good morning. get situated here. All right, put that here. There. All right. Markets officially, for the first time in this whole nonsensical selling, is now all three greater market signals are bearish, guys. Now, again, that doesn't mean we just crash out from here, but it does mean that I wake up every morning saying, I wonder how I'm going to be a bear today, and start really analyzing my bearish setups more than I'm contemplating my bullish setups. I'm still going to find liquidity, and I'm going to long it, right? I find it. But other than that, short setups are going to be very plentiful, very obvious if all the things pointing down. Long it. So, you know, that DD ratio been less than half. You know, I have some bear zone top shorts, upper DD band shorts. Those are gonna be good. MRES breaks, shorts, things like that are gonna be very nice and very easy to take. In the bear market, bear setups are handed to you. You guys saw me shorting a couple days ago, and people were like, "Is hell freezing over?" Because Matt's shorting. You know, it happens when the market turns bearish, and you know, I'll go with it. But other than that, I can spend months and months and months riding bull waves going on 10, 20, 30 day. You know, long it. I even say long it when I sneeze. So whenever I have a nice little good bull run, hold on one second. Let me log into my Thinkorswim here. Hold up. You guys can't see the password. I love my little ponies. Sure. Okay. Let's go. Wait, that was not the right password. Let's try this again. I was ahead of the game on the... Is my caps lock? Ah! Caps lock. Bane of my existence. There we go. Caps lock is off. All right. What's a YouTube chat not showing up there? Okay. Okay, this is what I'm going to grab really quick. Okay, guys, we're going to plot out some things for you. Oh, y'all remember from the class? Okay, let me tell you something. All right. Oh, this is a fun one. This is a fun one, chat. Don't forget to hit the like button. And while you guys are busy hitting the like button, because you know you love hitting the like button, don't forget to register for the ETF giveaway 3 end of the day accounts. End of the day accounts are the best account type with a prop firm. Take no substitutes if you have the option. I've given you guys the math. The end of the day account might be 5 times as expensive, but you might have a 20x better chance of passing it. Oh, that trailing drawdown, boys and girls, is cancer. If you can pay your way out of trailing drawdown, by all means do it. But end of the day drawdown accounts, we're giving away 3 of them with ETF. You got to stay here until 11:30. Am I hungover? No. I could be though. I could be. We were drinking wine last night. How'd you know that? Are you watching my cameras? A question on how to chart the overnight lines of Discord for the futures dynamic. Conjunction. I put them on your TradingView charts, just not exactly sure how to use them. Oh, Aaron, there's a cheat sheet. They're just like any other hedge pressure pivots. The blues are long only pivots. They're shorting out the blues. And then so blue to blue or blue bounce or blue break. Orange is like MHP in any general direction. You short against it from the edge. A professor's name was Mickey Fleischer. I saw Fleischer when you said that, and I had PTSD. I was like, whoa, is he here? Fleischer was my teacher. What's up, Fletcher? Hello, long time ago I was here. Are we still in a bull market? Ha! Oh, I wish. Don't tease me like that, sir. How dare you? All right, so let me tell you something how bad monthly hedge pressure breaks actually are. We have a little alarm in the platform right here. This guy, if you click this little chat bubble, it's the alerts. The alerts will go off when certain things happen. These are irrational rules. Irrational rules is already a lack of confluence in something. It's an automatic step down in a position. So if I'm trading like a medium-sized trade, for instance, and then monthly hedge is broken, I'm going to step it down to a small, if anything at all. Some of these And you'll see on the cheat sheets will be reflected. Like if I go to, and this is for you, bud. Who was asking? Aaron, check it out. So do you normally spell your name with one R, Aaron? With one R? It reminds me of, I know half of us sitting here thinking of the key. How many times do people do the key? They call you Aaron because of the Key and Peele skit. You know what I'm talking about. Aaron. Why is this not opening? Do people ever do that? Because you don't have the second A. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you got to go watch the Key and Peele skit. The substitute teacher one, yeah. The skit made it. Oh yeah, 100%. Why can I not open? Download. Save image. Okay, whatever. Here, I'm just gonna go to the Discord and show it to you. Some reason the Discord's being funky. All right, here we go. Aaron, look right here. This is for you. So dynamic hedge pressure is treated as, sit out on the bottom side, bull to bull, bull bounces, and then bull breaks. So the blues are very bullish in a bullish area of momentum. We don't use them as bearish pivots at all. So when you interact with the blue, there's usually pressure between them or off of them to the bull side. And ignore the bearish side ones because we don't short off of hedge pressure. Number two is, if you guys look at DD bands right here, you'll notice that inside of the bands, the trades are like medium and normal, which is like bigger trades. And then the short side, it's normal and we sit out if you have bull confluence. So I won't take the short with bull confluence, but I'll take the long with bear confluence all the time. So find liquidity and I long it. Okay, down here, outside of the bands, small trades only, small trades only, small trades only. There's a theme here. When markets are irrational and chaotic and margin calls can be happening and stuff, or structure's broken, the volatility can get wider. So because of which I trade smaller and wider myself. So small, small, small outside of the bands. So anytime you get hedge break or anything else, any of these alerts is pretty much a small trade. I trade smaller, if anything. And so monthly hedge breaks can cause a gamma squeeze to the downside. This is the last of the greater market stuff that we've been waiting for. Return bearish for us to finally say greater bear market. So we're going to wake up today inside of a bear market for the first day since December when that happened last time. So again, we've been selling, yes, but we've been selling in technically a bull market. Yesterday was the day that the bears finally won the fight. And I'm going to tell you what this means, okay? You guys be very careful on this one. The bears have finally won the fight. Hold on. We'll post here. Okay, now let me show you guys something interesting, all right? Well, this is a lesson before we open. We got 30 minutes till we open, you guys. Talk about what we do at the greater bear market. And I'm going to tell you something really neat. I'm going to kind of like, we went through the same exercise on the show. When you punch through monthly hedge pressure, it is bad, like really bad. Normally, in a normal bull market or a normal bear market, you see this. Here's the start of the month, which you all know is the fourth Monday. Fourth Monday. I'm not rewriting it. Whatever. Fourth Monday of the month is it's the Monday after the third Friday, which is monthly expiration, with the exception of Friday holidays, like a Friday or whatever. So usually that's when options month starts, or we call it the trading month starts, the fourth Monday. And say the price is like right here at the start of it. We got a month to go. And price just says, let's just pretend that the market was flat like all month and the price went absolutely nowhere. And if the market was bullish, monthly hedge pressure would be like way down here, like really far away, like hundreds of points in S&P. If it's a bear market, it'd be way up here. You would be deep in bull or bear territory. And as time goes by, because of the time effect, and some of the things like, we talked about it before, like theta effects, charm effects, things like that in the Greeks, you're going to see that monthly hedge pressure gets closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. And at the end of the week, it's right there and actionable. Usually it's ignorable. Like these pivots are usually not actionable at the start of the month. You usually see them at the end of the month. Okay. And then when the next month happens, you say the month starts over, monthly hedge pressure starts over down there. And this is just how it works. How deep are you into hedging territory? It's a really, 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 really neat trick. And Stream Elements is doing what it did before, which is like spamming the chat without, oh, Stream Elements, you are goofy. All right, let's make sure that it makes sure it does 20 lines, 7 lines. Oh, okay, let's do this. Okay, give you more lines, giveaway Friday. Okay, there's too much chat. So what I'm going to do is, so it's not like, oops, so it's not like spamming chat all day long. Like you guys are seeing like walls of text from the bot. No bueno. Okay. So, you reported Stream Elements for spamming. Mods, get rid of this. I'm just kidding. Ban of mods. Let them have it. Does the bear market have a different rule as far as the catalyst goes? No, it doesn't. Catalyst will be more prevalent and more common in a bear market because the market is sensitive in all directions and all things. Okay. So, anyways, monthly hedge pressure, when you break it, it is catastrophic sometimes. When you break it, what happens is all that positive gamma flips to negative. So what happens is that hedging velocity or hedging acceleration, or the acceleration of volume. That's what gamma basically means. It's the acceleration of volume due to hedging. I mean, it's not what gamma actually means, but that's how we use it. Gamma is the first partial derivative of delta, which is the first partial derivative of the change in price of the option divided by the change in price of the underlying. Okay, DPO, DPU, fixed time. You guys remember your calculus, right? D delta, D price is equal to gamma. This is all your, you guys remember this stuff. Okay, so gamma is the rate of change of the change of price of the option. Sorry, the rate of change of delta, which is the rate of change of price of the option. This is the acceleration. This is the velocity of how much that option changes in price relative to the change in price of the underlying. Okay. The velocity is this. The acceleration is the curvature. So gamma is the strongest part of hedging at certain spots because gamma is a burst. So we look for where that gamma exposure is. People talk about gamma exposure because it's that burst of acceleration. It's like when you're driving and then you pump the pedal really fast and like that. That's your gamma, right? So what you're looking for is that gamma exposure. When all that hedging is flowing this way and all of a sudden the market's losing stability and it goes this way, all the robots out there have to switch the polarity of their hedging. The net balance becomes where the shorts are, or they don't have to switch, but they have to like change really fast. And so the balance shifts from like bull pressure, because there's constantly a bear pressure and a bull pressure. And sometimes the bull pressure is stronger. And then all of a sudden the polarity switches and the bear pressure is stronger. When that happens, you see massive volume spikes. And what happens is you create this domino effect that accelerates lower and lower and lower. And a gamma squeeze is the reason that sometimes markets crash on hedging alone. A gamma squeeze is the same reason why a ridiculously idiotic, moronic, dead company that fucking sells teddy bears right now went from like $2 to $1,000 called GameStop. I don't even think they sell video games. Last time I know there, they sold teddy bears and t-shirts. I don't know. GameStop went from there because of gamma squeeze. Once you squeeze out all those firms and that polarity switches to where that positive hedging takes over, you throw calls in the money hedging creates hedging creates hedging, and it creates acceleration. That was monthly hedge breaks. We watched the whole way up. Monthly hedge pressure is such a strong indicator. It is nasty. Now, it is the first week of the trading month. Yesterday was day 4 of the trading month, okay, at the start. And monthly hedge pressure is right here, not normal. That is showing you that we are transitioning out of the bull market. It was the last thing that was holding on. You guys remember, monthly maps have been nasty for a week. We've been saying that. But DD and monthly hedge were good. We lost DD 2 days ago, and now we lost monthly hedge yesterday. We broke through it. Market fell really rapidly. Remember, I took my liquidity longs, but then I just got toppled over. And that's what happens because, you know, here at Rocket Scooter, we find liquidity and we long it, right? That's what we do. However, sometimes while it did work, as the liquidity does prevent or buffer the market crash, we got steamrolled by the bears, which you can't forecast from the shape or the candles or nothing. The market just started picking up volume, and we can all see the acceleration of the volume. Remember my analogy? Right? Acceleration means curvature in the world of physics. As you guys remember, I'm an engineer. The volume goes higher and higher and higher and higher and higher because people are pushing each other, falling over. The best analogy is you're all walking on a bridge, and one person starts to fall, and they just grab the person behind them, who then is like, whoa, wait, what's going on? They grab the person behind them, and then they grab someone behind them, and then they yank somebody, which knocks 3 people over, which knocks 10 people over, and then everybody falls, right? That's what happens. Hit the like button, guys. Wait. Do I hear something? Do I hear something?
Hit the like button. Rocket Scooter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rocket Scooter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Rocket Scooter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rocket Scooter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hit the like button.
So hit the like button while we're waiting. But make sure you understand one thing. The acceleration is something you can't control. The volume curving like this, you can't control that either. So don't let anybody tell you, I predicted the short. You didn't. You didn't. This isn't people that wanted to sell. This is not people that wanted to do anything. These are people that wanted to be long the market and then got squeezed and squeezed and squeezed and squeezed and squeezed as the volume curves up and the price curves down. And then, of course, liquidity tried to return after that wave of selling. But then people started changing their minds, and guess what? We broke it a second time. This is a transitional phase. This is the day that the market died. Right here at the end of the day. And watch the end of the day moves, okay? Tried one more time. Failed a third time. And as you see, you know, I'm no rocket surgeon, guys. But does that look like it's curving to you? And does this look like it's curving to you? Like I said, I'm no underwater space surgeon, but does that look like it's curving to you? Right. So, ooh, that dropped at the moment. So don't forget, guys, bottom right of your screen, everyone click the thumbs up. Do it right now. Right now, let's get 300 before we start the stream, before market opens. 300. So, Master Rich knows where this is going. We all see the curvature, and we all see the volume curving up, right? This is an effective gamma. You'll always know the effective gamma when the price is curving. That's usually the effect of hedging. Stopping. As the market moves faster and faster and faster, cutting through all these strikes, imagine that you fall here and 100 people or 100 shorts have to happen. And then you come here and then 1,000 have to happen. And you come here, 10,000 have to happen because the distribution of puts is like all over the place. And then the puts are here, here, and here. So imagine everybody hitting their puts, squeeze, and they're having to jump in at maximum gamma, 50 delta, as you run through them. It forces people to hedge at each strike on the way down. That delta, the gamma just is like, it's like every time you fall through an even number, 594, 593, 592, it's like the acceleration goes, wow, like that. So 593 right here, we can just walk our mouse through it. 593, There's your 593. Wow. All right, let's go down to 592. There's your 592. That's a little bit, not as much. 591. 590. Like that. You guys see that? That's strike, 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 strike. This is the mechanics of hedging. Bottom right, everybody. 125. I'm going to play the song one more time. Go to the bottom right of your screen. Everybody click the thumbs up. Or underneath your phone, click the thumbs up. Underneath the logo. Music volume down? No! Until you hit the like, until everyone hits the like button, we play the song millions of times. Okay, I'll turn it down. This song is to punish you. This is not for fun. It's a lovely song that I love, and it's designed to punish you for not following the directions. DJ Boat made it himself. Imagine like him going like this. Right? All right. I'm going to do it again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. So anyways, the reason, so when it comes to the hedging, you guys see the curvature, right? Now let me tell you something about you guys and your charts, and I'm going to make fun of every single one of you because you didn't realize, you know, everything. And let me tell you something, you probably do this, and how many of you do this? Admit it. Don't. Hold on. Let me write some. So we're going to do a little pop quiz here, and I want you guys to do something. So when we talk about monthly hedge pressure being such a nasty thing, when you break it, especially when you break it early in the month, the market capsizes. This is where the gamma squeeze happened, and then the algorithms were freaking out as the market just randomly plunges into chaos. This is the moment of chaos. This is the moment of gamma squeezing, right? The market could just struggle to find liquidity at that point, and that's normal. Okay, and a neat, interesting, normal thing that you'll see, and I'll show you in a little bit, is that once this happens, right, the volume just is sustainably high. And this is weird because if you look on the chart, I'm going to show you, like on Thinkorswim, a little easier to see this, but the volume is sustainably high after you get that gamma squeeze. Oops. Oh my goodness. Windows is like, let me make a recommendation for you, and the recommendation is always dumb. So stop doing it. So one thing you'll see is that the volume is sustainably high. Look at my chart. Right here. Let's just make it where it's easier to see. Okay. So the volume, after you get that big acceleration, right, and the volume just stays high, the algorithms are flipping out. And what's interesting to see is that the volume was sustainably high. That's even higher than the opening volume. It's so rare to see that. To see the volume distribute like this, and this is the moment that the bears took over. Okay. The market plunged into chaos. Normally, you're going to see high volume at the start of the day, and then it's going to have this like J shape towards the end of the day. Usually, the bulk of the volume at the end of the day is less than the open of the day. Because here you have European markets closing and American markets opening. You have two batches of traders here, and here you just have Americans. So a big J-shaped open, J-shaped volume profile is normal. But to have sustainable volume throughout the day usually is when gamma takes over. I think, you know, that was one day like this, but this is what's telling you when the bears won. Now, let me show you what's interesting is that you and all of you, and I know all of you did, and do not lie to me because I know it's a lot of you. I'm sorry, guys. I played the song and it only got 10 people to hit that thumbs up. We're gonna jam one more time. I'm not gonna do any trading. Let's see, I'll pump it. Pump it. Now, how many of you did this? Keep going, baby. Everybody, right now, do it. Go to your thumbs, do it. They're protesting the song. Oh, really? I'm just kidding. Okay, so how many of you guys did this? And let's be honest, don't lie to me, okay? Market fell and fell and fell and fell and fell, and you came in here and looked at this, and you were like, all right, well, you know, I learned this the other day, and, well, lower highs. Yeah, lower highs. And yes, there's higher lows. Yeah, higher lows and lower highs. That looks nice. And they even did this, right? Market's moving like that. You got it's lower consolidation, higher lows, and lower highs. I think I'll buy this dip. This looks like the candle, crab, dragon fire, butterfly, elephant tusk formation, otherwise known as a whatever. Consolidation, lower highs, higher lows. I think I'll buy the dip. Oh, that's okay. You know what? You know what? That wasn't it. It was this one. That's right. That was the slope. I just drew it in the wrong spot. Yeah, that's it. And it's still lower highs and higher lows. Yep, that's the one. I drew it there, but it's really this one. You're right. That is the trend. I've spotted the trend. Honey, I've spotted the trend. Gee golly, I'm gonna buy all of this right here. Oh, and look at this. That's the one. That was the one. This one wasn't the one. That one's the one. I didn't do it right. Speaking of honey. Honey? Come on. I hear something. What the hell are you doing? Are you working on the surface of the sun?
I gotta prepare. I gotta catch my flight. I gotta go back to work.
Where are you working today?
It's not in the country this time.
What the heck? Where are you going now? Hawaii, Paris.
Take a stab at it. It's a little closer than that.
Caribbean? Mexico?
Yes.
What? Where are you going?
I'm going to Mexico for work. I came from just to sleep with you for 24 hours.
Like Monterrey, Mexico City.
Cancun.
Guys, look, I love this trading gig, but I'm gonna let you know. I quit. Like, honestly, I want your job. Can I do what you do for a living?
No, I don't think you'll do it good enough.
Oh
You have to
my
look cute.
God.
You have to look really good.
I look good. What are you talking about? Hey, Pickles, what's up, boy? Guys, I'm going to Cancun for work.
He's lucky I even came home for a night.
All right, well, have fun. Find me something nice. Pickle. Hey, girl. Hold up. All right.
And he's always freaking
It's
out.
about to open. I gotta finish teaching my lesson here.
Bye.
All right. Have fun.
Bye, guys. See you in 3 days.
Oh my God. It's gonna be really late this time. Okay. Anyways, to before the market opens, to resume making fun of all of you guys. Looks like it's low consolidating. Let me take this along. Oh, you know what, honey? I was right. That's right. That's good. That's good. Awesome. Yeah. So let me go ahead and do this. And you know what? I even noticed one more thing. It even look at this. That's momentum. I like it. Perfect. I'm in the red. I'm in. Wait. Hold on. Nope. Wait. Nope. That wasn't it. Sorry. Nope. It was this one. And no, it wasn't that one. It was more like this one. Yeah, that's the one. And maybe not this one, but this one. Yep. That looks like the same. That is what we call the gnome's toenail pattern. And we're good. And that looks great. And it's lower highs and higher lows. And we didn't break the bottom. And this is consolidation. And I am going to long the market right here. That's incredible. But I'm going to tell you, if you're at Rocket Scooter and it is right here, if there's not a wet spot under your ass in your chair because you're not pissing your pants of fear, you are an idiot by doing this. An absolute idiot by doing this. Because this, no way, this little curve fitting exercise you did, and I love you because you're all my favorite idiots, but listen, this curve fitting exercise you did to just make it look like however you wanted it to look like is what happened. You didn't realize that you were dealing with pressure that you couldn't even understand. This doesn't look scary, does it? You might say, oh, wow, the market fell hundreds of points, and then it fell this and fell this, but It fell this much and recovered, fell much and recovered, fell this much and recovered, and it fell this much and actually is much better. This is the least problematic of the days. All these other days crashed. This one was nice and volatile. This is the worst one of all because of this. Because this is what's happening. This entire time you're below monthly hedge pressure. Here is where the problem is lying. While you're sitting here fumbling with your crayons, this right here is the problem. This should make you scared. The descending triangle, yeah. The elf camel toe pattern, whatever. You're my favorite, I admit. Here is the part where you knew the market was failing. Your technical line drawing serves you no purpose because it does not tell you that the market is going round with the acceleration of volume due to gamma. You don't even understand that that's going on. That was happening way up here. As a matter of fact, while it still looks like your lower highs and higher lows is right there, I'm scared of this market. Worse than this is a tiny little move, and that's the move that broke the camel's back. That's the straw. That's it. That's the one. And it broke, and then it completely collapsed. While you're sitting here fumbling with your crayons here, we're already on the sideline. I took my lick here and got out of the way, and this happened. I was like, well, good luck to everybody. You must tune in every day to figure out where monthly hedge pressure is, especially this week or next week, or get the platform so that you can see the level the market breaks. 594 on SPY was it, and that was literally about right here where it didn't look that bad to you. All it took was 25 points to completely collapse the market. This was not enough to do it. This was not enough to do it. This was enough to do it. When you flip that gamma on the other side, you may not understand it because you don't understand how to do the volume analysis, but you will. The idea that while you're drawing with your crayons, well, this is the trend line. No, it's not. The volume is much bigger than the opening volume. Your brain is not kicking on to say that. You're doing the wrong thing in trading. Drawing in your chart's not going to get to you. We'll teach you the principles of the market here. Oh, yes, honey, I found the bottom. You didn't find the bottom. You found the bottom of your bank account. You found out that it's zero. Sometimes less than zero. That's the bottom that you found. You found rock bottom. What you need is a wet spot under your bottom. You need to be peeing your pants. This is so dangerous. I'll keep throwing the puns at you if you don't click the like button. All right? You guys ready to go? This market is not in a good shape. Not in a good shape right now. We are lower consolidating. Every day is a new day. But we're good, okay? So we're going to wake up and get liquidity maps today. We are above monthly hedge, which is great on the overnight. So this might be the recovery day. It could be the continual crash day. We isolated that the NASDAQ has about 1440 points of range from the monthly map. That's another scary thing that's coming up. Now, don't let this scare you into thinking, it's now a bear market. Random stranger on the internet said bear market. I'm going to wake up and just short the market. It's not how it works either. Not telling you to do anything, but I'm telling you to pay attention that the market is finally losing to the bear side. It doesn't mean we go straight down. In the history of the back test we did, we've only had 13 red days in a row. That's like the record in the stock market. There's going to be some green in here. And probably, if it doesn't crash out today, or a wick and then recover, bear markets kind of do this for a little bit. And then they, do this for a little bit. Like, bear markets, they're kind of like that. The economy's good. Economic data is good. We're not in a bear economy. The economic data is great. This is just a phase of liquidation, a healthy correction. This is a healthy correction bear market. This is not a markets falling on terrible news bear market. This is people don't like the tariffs. We're overreacting bear market, but tariffs are good for the long haul. Trust me. But right here, this pocket of volatility next week on the NASDAQ implies over 1,400 points of range on the NASDAQ. That's insane. Now, while today may be a down day or maybe an up day, maybe whatever, next week is likely to be brutal. There are volatility pockets lining up in the NASDAQ. You will have many candles like this possible if the market hits another stride. So this is the week that you don't go fuck around, all right? Next week. Don't be like, market's dipped, I'm going to find the dip. I can't give you investment advice. I'm going to give you human advice. Don't go fuck around next week. If you fuck around, you're going to find out. Volatility is present next week. The space between the bear and bull pockets, bear and bull zones are considered, we call them liquidity pockets. And when liquidity pockets are widening like this is called a volatility explosion. Okay, this is not good. The VIX is about to go ape shit if we break the market further. Volatility could create another runaway reaction. You can have gamma squeezes in the VIX. This is a different looking VIX than we've had in the last 3 months. This open in contango and there's zero amount of decay and the VIX is trending higher. This is building pressure. The crap hasn't even started yet. Okay, I'm gonna take a breath. You call this nasty market. It's gonna probably get worse. It doesn't mean that market's gonna fall straight down. What this means, we already know I'm gonna be trading small. I'm not gonna go in here guns blazing. Okay. So we're gonna keep that in mind. Now I'm looking for bull pressure off a monthly hedge, but today I'm be looking for liquidity, and that's it. My bear setups are pretty easy to find. In our cheat sheets at Rocket Scooter. If you guys want to check out our boot camp to get all this stuff, it's only $1 a day, 20 bucks. You can get all my little handouts here that I use to teach what I do when I trade. This one, the strongest bear setups, MHP from the top, bear zone from the top, upper DD band. Those are all of my shorts. Everything else, I'm going to find liquidity and I will long it, even in a bear market. Now, along with the small position because we're in a weird environment. Let's get ready to run. Let's get SPY front and center. Watch the ES. We're good to go. ES. I'll probably like to be trading S&P today. NASDAQ is the one that shows the insane amount of volatility. So it's the one that's going to overshoot and run faster. Today, Elite Trader Funding. We're giving away 3 end of the day accounts. End of the day are like the best accounts. If you guys are doing trader funding programs, use code Rocket Scooter everywhere you go. Don't use anyone else's code. Anyone else's code that you use is going to go out and buy another car with your money. That doesn't serve you any purpose. But if you use our code, the money you spend on your prop firms, the 25 or 20 whatever % commission we get goes right back into developing stuff for you guys. So it's like you guys get a discount. It's like when you go to the store and they're like, would you like to donate $5? You know, to help dogs with 3 years, and you're like, yeah, sure, I'd love to. And then you donate the money. That's what this is. You buy a prop firm prop account. Would you like to donate to Rocket Scooter? That's what they're asking you. And you're like, yes, I want to actually further develop the platform. So if you use the code Rocket Scooter, it's a donation to Rocket Scooter. It's really awesome. I always donate the dogs with 3 ears, and dogs with 4 tails. I have a soft spot for animals. I'm like, and they always say, they go, would you like to donate? And I usually say, I'll donate if you donate. And they usually look at me funny, like, they're like, sir, this is a Kroger's, I'm just doing my job. All right. Remember, bear market is really back. Res hella negative. Yeah. So let's let the market just kind of die a little bit. You always say I don't want to donate. I hate to inconvenience myself to go out of my way and donate, but if it's in the middle of a purchase and I'm like, and I tell myself, I'm like, I play like, video games and I think to myself, I'm like, if I just spent like $150 buying skins in Call of Duty, I'll donate to whatever. I always feel bad because I waste money on stupid shit, right? I just spent $20 on loot boxes on a cell phone game. Let me go ahead and donate to the thing. All right. Oh boy. Okay, bear zone. So like I said, we've got illiquidity. As I mentioned yesterday, look, we've got volume that is just massive, right here. At the open, we got the hedge pressure starting right there. Is this a long setup? Let's see. Let's see if we get anything. There's nothing in the way. Res is less than 0. Okay, good. So remember when I told you guys greater bear market, right? We are in a greater bear market. And you see how the market opens and it just falls down? We taught you that, right? Do you guys feel like when you come to this stream, you actually learn something? That's what I'm saying. I do just as well as any streamer out there, if not better. But do you feel like you also learned something? I'm not just like, trading and y'all know what's going on. Do you feel like you're learning anything? Greater market, DD ratio. Less than half. Hopefully you guys feel like you're learning something. DD less than half. Okay, market's bearish. All right, SPY above MHP. We're still okay, right? That was a one-day fluke, so I might buy at MHP. Get some liquidity there. Okay. And then number 3, monthly maps. We'll talk about that really quick. Just monthly maps and SPY. We'll run that really quick. So 582.5 is a point of liquidity right here. It's about 15 points lower from here. And that's roughly about 58 down in here. So down in here, there's a bounce. MHP and DD ratio and DD overlap. I can still hit this with a medium trade off of there and off of there. I'd like to do that. I'm going to wait for the pivot and let it overshoot, right? I'll probably put one at the undershoot, one at the overshoot. Let's look at this. Okay, monthly maps. So like, let's see if QQQs is here first. Is that big pocket still there in QQQ? It's still there. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. It's still there. This market is ready to die. And now you feel what a greater bear market feels like, guys. You wake up. When I tell you you're only going to be like 1 day late to a bear party, I really mean it. Give me 1 second, you guys. Right? I always say don't be the first bear to the party. The bear party is the lame party. It's the lame party for losers. No offense. It's the party that you walk up to with like, you know, it's not like the cool music. It's not the, hold on, I'm opening something. That's why I switched to my thing. Don't go anywhere. I'm trying to load up something. Here we go. We're at to open this. Open. Bear party's a lame party. It's a lame party where people that aren't fun go to. It's the party that starts at 7 p.m. It's the party where the person that is running the party, like I said, calls the police on themselves because the music's too loud. Well, sir, you can just walk downstairs and turn on the radio. I don't know. I'm scared. Can you come help me out? That's what the bear party is like. It's the loser party. So I'm never going to join the loser party of the stock market, which mostly goes up all the time, unless I have to. If you make me go to that party, it's the only party in town, fine, I'll go. But I won't show up early. Showing up early to the loser party is double loser. Hey guys, I brought Park Cheesy. Guys, no one's here yet. Oh, well, I'll just play by myself. Here's a deck of cards. I'll play solitaire. So that's kind of what it's like. So joke aside, don't ever be the first person in the bear party. It's never the fun party to be at. Always be the first person at the bull party, though. The bear party will let you know it's there. You will feel that bearishness right when the market opens. You'll know you're at the bear party. Today, it's bear party every day. And there's no honor in being like in the market as the market's going up and up and up. So I'm finding a dip to buy if you're waiting to see what I'm going to do. I'm going to long down here. This is my setup today. So you never want to be like that kind of person to like short and lose and short and lose and short and lose and short and lose and short and lose. And then finally say, I told you so. I'm right. Okay. Cool. You were 30 days early. I was 1 day late. Which one would you rather be? You know, that's like the rule of trading. Which one would you guys rather be? And by the way, everybody here, click that thumbs up button. Tip your waiter. You've got 10 seconds or I'm ending the stream. Oh my God. 187 likes. Not good enough. Guys, thumbs up button. Go down there. Y'all help daddy get paid over here. Don't make me work for free. Come on. Thumbs up button below the screen. 10, 9, 8, 7. You're getting free trade ideas, information, whatever. Click the fucking button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Y'all better help that algo out. Or I want to play the song. I swear I'll play the Santa Claus song. We're going to leave this one alone today. Not chasing along on this, but we do have some setups here. Monthly hedge is also resistance, okay? So an easy, good setup is monthly hedge is resistance for a short. DD band is resistance for a long. So Nasdaq has a short setup from 502.5. We're diddling in the middle right now. We'll let the market pick direction and scalp the range. S&P has negative resilience. This is pressure down to here. A possible short setup is here. I don't usually do shorting from here. I will short from there. I will long from here. So this is an easy setup day. There's a short from there and there's a long from here. Now QQQ is in the same boat, but QQQ is the one that's going to hit first. So by proxy, let's watch QQQ because 502.5 is 100 points away in Qs. So Nasdaq is going to be where we get this thing. Got the NQDD. Very nice. What the heck? Where's my NQ chart? Rocket Scooter. It glitches like this sometimes. I don't have time to refresh this, so we're just going to use Thinkorswim for now. Whatever, we'll just watch S&P. Okay, so essentially what we're dealing with right now is we've opened below MHP. Monthly maps still looking a little bad. We still have one piece of the greater market still open. And don't forget, guys, stick around till 11:30 because we're going to have our drawing for Elite Trader funding where we're going to give away 3 end of the day evals. Every Friday we do giveaways, so every Friday you guys need to come. S&P straight bear market. Bears liquidating, bulls liquidating, bears getting stronger. When both of these are sloping up, market's dead. Market's dying. It's bad. Okay, so the greater market, not so good, and which is great. Let's let this market try to dead cat bounce today, and let's find our short setups. The obvious short setup today is going to be the 590 short on the S&P. Now, I do have an every single time trade if it does break through in a liquidity pocket for dead cat bounce type trading. But that's 20 points away on the S&P. So 20 points of travel this way. This one currently is like 50 points higher. So that's going to be an interesting thing. If we run to upper DD band, this is upper DD band, they line up. So this is the perfect short as well. Lines up with bear zone top. Okay. These are the same. They're the same spot, which is good. 2 strong pivots line up with each other. That's good. Today we have MHP right about here, and that lines up with here. So your strong bull pivot, your strong bear pivot, all line up. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. So the question is from here is there's nothing to risk. We're kind of sitting here in no man's land. So I'm going to take a little more information and see what we got. I'll show you guys something on VIX. VIX is kind of in no man's land too, so we're not likely to get another VIX gamma squeeze or hedge break. So the market's likely to inch higher rather than lower. We're not getting that selling pressure that's that bad, and resilience is actually kind of good. So we might get like a little dead cat bounce sort of day if these resilience numbers do okay. But if we're looking and these res numbers are going negative, then the market's likely to hit that lower target before the upper target, which is fine. So what I see is that here, if res is less than 0, which it looks like it's fighting there, this is the likely first move. And I'm going to let it overshoot and then recover. And if it does that, then I'm going to take the long. Okay. The resilience number goes greater than 0, which is the tiebreaker at the half gap. We can go from here to here. So it's right on the edge, and it's a flat market, and it's going to be choppy. NQ is in a similar boat. They look very similar. NQ looks like we have a gap fill at 496, and it looks like we have upper hedge at 502. Nasdaq is like the same boat. Nasdaq is going to hit its upper pivot sooner than the S&P. This is only 100 points away on Nasdaq. Let me reset this. For some reason, my thing is glitching for Nasdaq. Let's do this. See, somehow it's some kind of weird error there. Here's a trick. Load everything. There's a trick whenever you save futures and then you log out or log in another account. It's a little glitch we have. So I save it, and then if I refresh it, and then I go to the watch list. There it is. It's like the old car, you know, where to kick it and where it finally starts working again. All right, that's it. Something weird with the futures, and with the futures connection. Sometimes it glitches, but that's the way to do it. Okay, so Nasdaq. Similar boat. Nasdaq has your pivots basically are here. Nasdaq is the same thing. Same thing. There's that little bounce on Nasdaq. So we got about maybe like 100 more points till it gets there. There's your monthly hedge right up at the top here. They're going to both line up. That's good to see. Market's probably going to do that little dead cat bounce sort of thing. The glitches, no, it's something that has to do with the two different connections. If you log in or log out in another account, like on another platform, a lot of times there's something that happens. You just have to basically resave. There's some way that we're caching the information. We're still trying to figure it out, but all you do is you save your format with equities, save your layout, and then reload it, and then switch to futures, and then save it, and it's good. It's something about like saving the layout. It saves the state of you not being connected, so therefore it doesn't. Even though you like are connected, I think it's what's happening is that you're like connecting somewhere else and disconnecting here, and the auto save or something is like saving the state in some way. Chicago PMI in 2 minutes. Stay vigilant, guys. All right. Why don't I take the long off of lower NQDD? Because I didn't have it turned on. I was fumbling with the platform. You didn't see that? I was trying to get NQ up. Little glitch had me miss that trade. I would have loved to have taken that. That was the long setup. So we missed it. But that's okay. I'm gonna let it push a couple waves up, then I'm gonna take the short side of this. PMI in a minute. You guys believe that IDOC is going to Cancun? I'm starting to believe this girl doesn't really have a job. She's just tricking me. She's just vacationing around the world. She comes in at like 10 o'clock at night last night in Uber Black. She drives around like the president of some country. Gets out with her sunglasses on, her suitcase is there. An Uber Black, you know, like a big, Escalade or something. A driver that doesn't smell weird, a driver that wears a tie. We were just doing a bit for you guys. She's going to a bachelorette party. She's not really going to work in Cancun. But the Hawaii trip was a work trip. Gonna have to hack her phone. If she finds someone else, she should. She could do so much better. I tell her that every day. I'm gonna have to track her. LOL. So she's going to one of our really close friends is having a bachelorette party. So they're going down there. I'm like, if you find someone else better, go. You deserve it. So, but no, the pharmaceutical industry like really takes care of their employees, their doctor employees. It's crazy. It's crazy how much money pharmaceuticals does. Her own little division, a small division, eye care. That's it. It's like, it's important, but it's like, not the biggest, everybody probably buys eye drops or something, right? But it's not like the biggest cash cow, a pharmaceutical company. Even her division alone is like $4 billion, something like that. Like eye care, eye care, therapy, gene therapy, drugs, all kind of stuff. 4 billion, just a small chunk is $4 billion. So you imagine how much money pharmaceutical companies make with like the really bad stuff, you know, like life-saving medications, you know, for all kind of diseases and whatever. Big money. So they spoil this girl rotten. They spoil their entire company rotten. You know, they rented out Tao in Chicago. If you guys are from Chicago, have you been to that club, Tao? They rented out Tao for her and her company just to go out there and have a happy hour. Like, put tables in there, put food in there, got their own DJ. They hire like performers to come do a private concert for them. It's insane. Your wife and you are the same. You try to travel more. She loves it. She goes, does her stuff with the friends. She takes off. Yeah. Same thing here. Hey, Williams, what's up? How do I line up QQ and SPY with NQ and ES so well? There's a trick. I'm doing the math in my head. So what you do, remember, it's an estimate. When you get there, the reason you watch both of them, thank you for the donation, by the way. You watch both of them. So I know when I get there, I need to look over here to double check. The reason you put equities and futures together is because they don't trade side by side. They mirror each other a little bit, but they're going to be somewhat off. I do the math, and I want you guys to learn two things. Write down the number 10, write down the number 40. You look at the distance, okay? You quickly do the subtraction. 50 and a half, 502 and a half. That's clearly 2. Every 1 in S&P is 10. And every 1 in QQQ is 40. Yes. So actually in QQQ, sorry, this is QQQ. This is 2 times 40 is 80. This is 80 points higher, and I go 80 points higher. 98 is 70. So this is roughly 70. That's it. I'm doing the math in my head. So when you're doing the conversions from one to the other, learn to talk in 40s and 70s. It's easy. I mean, 40s and 10s. It's easy because it's 40s and 10s. You're gonna have halves, and you know, do a fair bit of rounding to do the math quick. I can say right here, an example. If this were to fall, let me make up an example. If this were to fall to this line, I go, 500 to 496.2. Okay. That's 3.8 times 4. That's a lot of math. Let's just say that's about 4 times 4. That's 160. So this is about 160 points lower. And that's how I do it. Super simple, Williams. Hopefully that helps you out. So when you're doing your lineups, 10s and 40s, is that okay? So SPY is an example. SPY is easy to do. Let's catch both pivots. Okay. Practice with me. SPY from here to here, 82.5, 85.2. Okay. That is roughly 85.5. Okay. That's roughly 3 SPY, which is equal to 30 S&P. So I go, that's about 30. And I go over here and I say, all right, about 30. So this is about 50 is about where that pivot is. So as of right now, it's roughly 50. Remember, these things, they trade in the same direction, but they don't like mirror each other exactly. So it's about 50. So I'm thinking, when we get down here, I'm going to reanalyze it. I'm really watching when that pivots, wherever it ends up being. But for the planning phase, I know that it's roughly 50 points lower, 30 points lower, or whatever. So from here, 586 to 590 is 40 points. And 40 points off of this is 520, which is about right there, which lines up with there. Does that help? I'm going to tell you the most math you're ever going to have to do when day trading is that math. You're just finding 10s and 40s, and that's basically it. I'm late. What did you miss? How's Cancun? Yeah, I spoiled the surprise. I let them know. They really started to believe you don't actually have a job and that you were scamming me, going on these vacations and pretending to work. I had to tell them you're really going on a vacation with your friends. They were like, Hawaii, okay, maybe. They're like, Chicago, California, resort, Mexico. Matt, you're getting scammed, buddy. You're gonna start tracking this girl. I don't think she's really working. So I let them know that this was actually a fun trip. And the other ones were actually work trips. Isn't that crazy? Enjoy your flight. We'll miss you. The show. This is your actual first vacation. And the funny thing was, it's like the one that you wanted to go to the least because you're tired. You're like, you love Cancun. It's one of your favorite places with your favorite people, but you're like, man, I just need to like stay home and rest for a little bit. She works at Only Shorts? Probably. Okay. So A. Williams, does that make sense? How that math works? You kind of follow along, right? So right here, I know what I have is that I have like 40 points for a possible run up to short from here to some level, which again, we don't have much to look at right now, but when we get there, I'll probably short to whatever, you know, impact line I get. And then downside, I have as much here. So we're kind of like trading in the middle. Market's looking somewhat healthy for a push up. So with res being greater than 0, it doesn't look too terribly bad. And we'll see what we get. I'm not really wanting to take an abnormal amount of risk today. But it does look good for at least a push up higher. But I'm not going to trade from here. In bear markets, you understand that you can expect to have volatility, and then you can just trade the extremities. So today, I'm waiting for this trade in the S&P, and I'm waiting for this trade here. So I'm going to tell you guys, this is going to be the easiest trading day of the bear market. This is like 2 days ago where they're going to hand you a short or a long on a silver platter. Gonna be super easy today. News in 7 minutes. Yeah, let's let the news go ahead and push the market. Don't forget, guys, to join the giveaway. These NASDAQ candles are like 70 points a piece. They're ridiculous, right? And you know that in these bear markets, that's why you don't come in here and try to like... With the bear markets, you don't try to go in here and try to like hold through this volatility. You always bet small when you're in this greater market that's starting to turn bearish. Yeah, these like 70-point candles. It's ridiculous, right? Hit the extremities. Let it overshoot. Trade it small is what I'm going to do. How crazy this is, right? So just let it line up. We're not in a bear market yet. We saved SPY, saved MHP. We were in a bear market at the end of the day yesterday, but we still have MHP on SPY. So if we roll into gamma squeeze number 2, then we do. But my thought today is that we do approach this lower DD band. And if we start to find liquidity there, I will take it for maybe this possible green dead cat bounce day. This could be a wick day, which will be good. But yeah, don't trade in the middle by any means. This is like goofball trading here. So everybody, are you in a trade? Are y'all waiting? What are y'all doing? Chicago PMI comes out. That already come out? Hold on. Where is my market calendar? Are you guys trading? Somehow. It just came out 10 minutes ago. PMI came out pretty decent. You said news in 10 minutes. I don't see any news. There's a news today. Waiting, sitting on your thumb and twisting. That's the best use of your time. I promise. Sitting your hand just vibing out, relaxing on Friday, waiting to a couple long scalps, Jason. Trump speaking today. I don't know. I'm not sure. Is the lower blue number right on NASDAQ? Should be 2657. It could have been that when I just refreshed my platform, it didn't update the numbers, because sometimes that happens when it glitches out. Hold on. Are these in the right spot? 698, 657, 924. Oh yeah. My bad. Thank you. Yeah, that's way up here. Thank you. Yep. So when I told you, when a bear market comes, you're going to feel it, right? You're going to feel what a bear market feels like. 70-point candles in NASDAQ every minute. It's nuts, right? 84 to 73. 10-point candles in the S&P. Do you guys all see the difference? How you're going to trade in a bear market is you're going to survive. Okay. I can't wait until the prop industry goes full live for all these traders. I'm tired of you guys watching prop firm arbitrage scam artists out there that are tricking you into thinking they're actually trading. A real trader is going to sit through this and wait. Gambling traders are going to be trading both directions to show you the winning trade. Or paper trading or whatever. This is dangerous trading for anybody with a fucking brain in their head. 70 points up and down. This is not trending. This is not anything. This is abnormal volatility due to the chaotic nature of the market being in this weird state. It could fly randomly in any direction right now. So what we're going to do is find the liquidity and long in the illiquidity and short it. That's it. So be careful trading right now, y'all. Be very careful. And I can't give you investment advice, but I'm going to give you some really good advice. When you think that the market is going to be chaotic and have up and down, and it's going to chop beyond your stop distance, like if your stop distance is normally 40 points and you're getting 40-point candles, imagine that your stop needs to be much wider, and therefore, for every time you double the distance of your stop, you're going to half the size of your position for the same amount of things. An example, and here's a lesson, because I'm going to teach you guys, this is the best lesson ever. I am the literal best position manager that exists on YouTube right now that trades live. Nobody teaches you this stuff. I'm going to teach you today. If my normal stop is 1 strike on SPY or 10 points ES, and I notice a 1 minute candle, this is a rule of thumb, I look at the biggest 1 minute candle that I see. 84.6 to 85.5. These are 10.1 minute candles. That means in 1 minute, it spans the actual distance of my stop. You want your stop, as a rule of thumb, to be about 10 points, S&P 20 points, NASDAQ if you can. But if the 1 minute candles are as big as your stop, you're going to have to double that number. You're going to need 20 point stops as a rule of thumb, but half your position size because of that. If you're normally doing 2 at 10, then do 1 at 20, they're the same loss at the same time. You understand that? If the 1 minute candle is the size of your stop, that's the amount of volatility that you have and the amount of overshoot you can have. Give yourself some more room. NASDAQ today, like without a news event, we're going like 460 to like 80 points. So NASDAQ is 80 points. It's already double by normal stop. I might have to have hundreds of points of stop in NASDAQ, which means I need to trade a quarter of my position. If NASDAQ is trading 80 points on a 1 minute candle, I need to trade a fourth of my normal position because I need to have 160 points of stop. Think of it like that. So it doesn't, you're like, wow, that's crazy wide stop loss, but at a quarter of your position, it's the same money loss. You need to account for volatility. There's always a sliding scale like that. So imagine that in 160 points might not seem like a lot to you. It might seem like a lot to you. But look, we've already run 80 points in 3 minutes. You have to account for volatility by trading smaller and spreading out your stop. This is the trick to trading volatility. Don't try to get the direction right from the middle. Don't try to throw in a big bet and trade. Try to get your run with the expected volatility. Your 1 minute candle, your biggest one, is a rule of thumb as to about how much overshoot you're going to see. So I might see 10 points of overshoot. And therefore, I want my stop to be like 20 points lower to account for that volatility. You got it? You guys, does that make sense to you guys? So double and half, double one, half the other. You're looking for the same monetary loss in the same distance. Now S&P, nice little trucking along higher. That's good. We might get this little bounce today. MHP on S&P, and MHP res is positive. So let me quiz you guys. Am I going to short an MHP today? Am I going to short an MHP? Oh, I'm sorry, QQQ. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Either one of them. Either one of them gives you that signal. If you have that bull side push like this, I'm not shorting anything for the S&P, but S&P is the one that's positive. So even though NASDAQ is negative, technically I can short the NASDAQ one, but the S&P one is scaring me out of the short. So The S&P being on the bull side of things is not necessarily giving me that. So right now, I might expect the NASDAQ to not necessarily sell off from there, and I'm watching. So this is the better short setup from upper DD band S&P or NASDAQ right back down the NASDAQ's HP. So now the cool trade setup I have is a little proxy trade between the two. Once S&P hits its bear zone or NASDAQ hits its bear zone, this little scalp right here is a gorgeous little scalp to take. This one right here. That's it. I'm going to let it overshoot and run, hit the upper DD band, and probably take a short off of that. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so we need full confluence to take my short off of that. So the market is getting a little bit of good boost from the stocks themselves. Guys, don't forget, enter the contest. Everybody go to our Discord right now. The bot is posting the link somewhere. Scroll up. And there's a contest we're having for Elite Trader Funding. We're giving away 3 end of the day ETF accounts. End of the day is the best account you can do at any prop firm, I promise. If you have the option, here's the link. If you have the option to afford an end of the day drawdown, if you're doing prop firms, do no other accounts. All of them have some kind of drawdown thing that gets you. End of the day drawdown is infinitely easier to trade. Infinitely easier to trade than a trailing drawdown. So end of the day, if you've never done one, come and enter our contest, and I want you guys to do it. Enter the contest, check it out. You will notice a major difference in how long you last in those accounts. Trailing drawdown is a nightmare. They're usually dirt cheap because you fail them a lot. End of the day drawdowns typically cost many times more, 3 times, 5 times more. It doesn't matter. You're going to fail them 10 or 20 times less probably. Depends on how good you are as a trader. But me, it's that. Apex, you can blow up 10 or 20 or 30 times before you get a payout from an account. Tradeify's end of the day drawdown, I got payout in the first account, the very first account. NQ bands real quick, yeah. Oops. So everybody click that link I just posted. Go to the Discord and click enter. In about an hour and a half, we'll be doing a drawing. If you come to the drawing, you're going to get entered into the drawing. Okay, cool. So today, we have some gap fills. I think 496.21 at the bottom is a gap fill on SPY. Let's load it up real quick. Let me double check that that's right. I thought it was. Hold on. Why is there a line there? Don't lie to me. Midline's from something else. 58. Wait, I'm sorry. That's QQQ. That's why. It's like 496 is not SPY. Double check. Yeah, that is the one. Did we fill the gap this day, though? Looks like we did. Okay, so that's not a gap. 492.26 is. Choppy resilience, Nasdaq positive, S&P negative. So this is going to like struggle a little bit, then pop, then probably try to sell, and then probably rally. So a day like today, guys, I'm going to draw it for you. This is exactly what we're going to see probably. Is the market's going to pop, try to sell, hold, try to sell, and then pop, and then try to sell, and probably do this. I bet you we're going to have a day like this. And then Monday, it's back to crashing. So the interesting thing is, I don't know how I want to trade this. Other than wait for the top. Big Daddy Max lost 3 accounts today. It's brutal, man. I love Max, but this is like Max got balls of steel. This is too much. This is just too much to be trade. This is not the right time to trade. Big volatile times like this, you got to push on the edge. Max is a good trader too. And trust me when I say it gets the best of us, and not everybody, you know, not everybody, no matter how good you are, this market is just nightmarish. I mean, it happens to everybody. I busted accounts last week. It happens. Or whenever, 2 weeks ago. It happens. Mine was rushing towards payout, and I had to hit it harder than I could. I should even bust them. I reset them while they were active. So, to start over. Just to reset the consistency rule to 0. I might be the only person in the world that does this. But like my Tradeify account has like 2,000. I'm still up 2,000. Like I'm at 152,000 or something like that. And I still reset them to start over. I'm actually playing the game. I'm projecting like, I don't think I'm going to get the next payout. Let me just start it over and get a fresh account. So I'm kind of weird and different than you guys. I actually reset the accounts while they're winning sometimes. Max used 5 contracts. Dude, I've been using 5 micros. Max. Brother. Yep, the balls, dude, balls of steel on that one. Homeboy's looking for like 50K day. These. Yeah, you get 50K if you're right, that's for sure. When I hear that, when I hear my brethren out there trading and taking that amount of risk, like my stomach churns a little bit. I'm like, ooh, like I get like nervous, like that feeling you're about to go over a roller coaster. I get a little nervous because I can feel like what that feels. But I mean, if he's just trading, the cool thing is that if he's doing prop accounts like we all are, that's like no risk to the trader though. It's kind of the neat because all of us do, you know, we're all trading prop firms and stuff, you know. So like if I blow up the Tradeify account, I only lost $500, you know, it's like not even real loss. It's the best part. But if that was a real account and you're trading five minis on a real account at this type of volatility, the amount of like stomach ache you're going to take through the ups and downs is just unbearable. I could see it. Imagine going up and down, you know, in 1 minute, 60 points in 1 minute. That's $1,200 a contract. Times 5 is 6,000 a contract per minute. Up and down 6,000 a minute. Oh man. With these prop accounts though, in reality, I mean, you're playing a carnival game, so it doesn't matter if you are, you know, betting big or not, because you're not really betting really big money. So it's kind of like a lot of us will choose to do that for some other motivation. Like, is it payout day? Okay, I need to bet big to pay out. You know, because you're actually playing the carnival game. You're not just trying to trade it. So probably they have their motivation to do it. Was lower DD band bounced on a queue a valid trade? Absolutely a valid trade. I'm sad that I missed it. I was absolutely going to take it. I mean, the arrow was drawn here. Kind of sucks. It happens. Platform error. S&P is kind of a no man's land, so let's wait. We wait, and then we strike. Don't forget, guys, 1 hour we have the drawing, so go to the Discord link, enter the drawing. Go here. I don't think today we fall hard. I think today is the dead cat bounce day. Usually when you finally break into the bear market, you get that final squeeze at the end of the day. Today's the day where you squeeze the squeeze. So I think that today we probably get, I think we do close green for the day. I don't think we rally too much. I think it kind of like chops its way higher. Boy, it's like a dangerous condition to trade though. Little impact line right here. Let's draw this up. Let me show you where that bounce point's going to likely be. 620. 620 is a clear. Oops. I'm sorry, 602. No, it is 620. Yeah, 40-point candles in Nasdaq. Welcome to bear market, guys. It's going to be like this. Nice little dead cat bounce day today, yeah. Upper DD band is a beautiful short. When we get up there, I'll probably take it. Now the question is, do we get that MHP resistance here? Just QQQ. QQQ monthly res is getting close to 0, which is nice. So we might get that little run up here. This is what I'm looking for. If we break, a push to there, and then we flip. That's the perfect short. This is the one I want. That's the guy I want right there. Dude, watching this Nasdaq, like, look at this. Just watching this thing fly around is just giving me fucking heartburn, I swear. It's insane. And we wait. Hey, Aramis, did you get your CKG connected? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Excited. Now you have your DD band showing up, right? Perfect. Perfect. That's there's always resistance off of MHP, resistance off of MHP. We're gonna wait to see if it breaks. There's the pop, there's the short. Now I don't think the market's gonna sell off today. I really don't. But it very easily could. The upper DD band is the perfect short scalp to take. Up here, it's going to be more like this. This little run is going to be about 100 points of run to there and 100 points of run to there. This is the perfect little setup. It's that red line bounce up and coming right there. Dude, these candles are just like going through the roof. I'm watching on my other screen all these like Nasdaq DOMs sitting here. So here's a bounce right here about 60.20. This is nuts. If it breaks, so when I have the 3 lines, it's if it breaks. That just reminds you, if it breaks. That's why there's 3 little slashes there. If it breaks, there's a run up to top. So there's a really good, like we call these like, you know, dead cat bounce days. The market is definitely curving higher. It's trying to go higher on this little dead cat bounce sort of thing. So let's see if we get something good out of this. I might take the long on 698 break though. This is it. Here to here, here to here. Two different setups here are good. Nothing yet. The best part is wait. You wait for what you want. You wait for the trade that you want. Don't try to guess the trend in volatile markets. Nasdaq went down 60 candles every minute, 60 points every minute. Don't even try to sit here and guess, right? Like let the market hit the pivot, let it overshoot, let it get to the spot, build a position around it, and then take it. What would make the bull market resume? Any hedge pressure break monthly to the upside would be good. Which we have on Nasdaq, which should be good. The DD ratio needs to be greater than half again, this one right here. So the bull market is going to be coming with the idea that the stocks themselves are bullish. This is 34% of the market cap is in a bear territory. Not good. And then the monthly maps on QQQ and the S&P, you're going to need to click this button and you're going to need to see not what I'm about to show you. See how we're trading? This light gray is what's called bear zone. We're currently trading in bear territory. When this map refreshes every day, you want to be trading in the dark gray zone. So we are fundamentally in a bear market that lasts through end of April. This bear market is going to last for an entire quarter, you guys. That's how good monthly maps are doing. We forecast this last week that the bear market was coming. Additionally, with the bottoms of the dark gray sloping up, it means bulls are liquidating even harder. So bulls are not done selling even from here. This is monstrous. Next week, while this might be the one green day, maybe to relax this, next week the market is going to absolutely feel volatility as much as it did this last week, if not worse. Okay, y'all? So be very, 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 very careful here. I'm still not doing anything yet. Still waiting. Dude, these Nasdaq counts are fucking ridiculous. Still waiting, you guys. Still waiting. This is just nuts. Like all this volatility you're seeing. Like, let this market do stupid stuff. Let it be dumb. You want to see what it looks like in a tick chart? So we need the monthly maps to get back to being bullish. We need the S&P. We need the S&P stocks DD ratio to be greater than half. So what on today, I want to see Nasdaq like moving through here. What do you guys think? I think we get a dead cat bounce state. The market's going to try to sell, but I think we're going to get a little bit of short covering on the squeeze from yesterday. So I think the market's going to volatile chop up. So my directional call for today is that the market's, I'm just going to draw it like this. It's going to do this and then fight. And then do this and this. And then it's going to sell off really hard. And it's going to try to sell off again. It's going to do this and this. Watch, I'm going to leave this there all day. This is my call, that the market's going to literally do this all day. Big sweeping things. So the trade that I want is from here to there and from here to there. What do y'all think? Is it a good call? I'm still waiting for my break though. Let her rip. Let her rip, baby. What do you guys think about the call? Look good? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Where we're gonna stop, go after the break. We're gonna let it go. Watch, hold on. Again, this market is absolute dog shit, right? So what we're gonna do is we're going to take it with micros and micros only on the break. Nice little dead cat bounce day. Probably get it. Watch this. Let's do one micro just for funsies on the break. On the test, let's add to it. On the test, the red, it's gonna, after this is what you're gonna have. You guys ready? I'm the guy that draws the market with my crystal ball, right? It's not really a crystal ball, but let it test. Not the same candle. Let it play through. Let it test. And then let it hold. And then if it holds, I'll pile in. We're gonna look at the rule of thumb here when you have a volatile market. 60-40, 60-80. So we're getting about 40 points at overshoot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow myself to have about an 80-point stop. If I can. So half a position size. Actually, no, wait, hold on. It's not 40 points. Don't listen to me. 683. 40 points. Yeah, so we're literally getting 40 points at overshoot. It's crazy. Look at guys, it made 50 bucks. Who wants beers? Beers on me. Okay, hold on. There to there. There to there. So, hold on. 683, 25. Yes, it's about 40 points of candle. So we can get 40 points of overshoot. So about 640 is about the amount of overshoot for a big run up. Ooh, I'm the big winner today on social media. $73. Let's go. $49. No. $44. No, go back to the 70s. So I have to allow myself wider swings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one micro on the break, one micro here, one micro here, one micro here. So I'm either going to make money if it flies up, I'm going to lose money and take some drawdown if it falls. I'm playing up or down like, 40 points, give or take, of overshoot. You want roughly double that as a good rule of thumb, but I'm going to go ahead and not double that because that puts me way down here. I'm going to do, instead, just extremely half my position if I can. Like, I'm going to do one micro instead of like 5. Okay. So this is extreme. I want 5 total, and I'm going to build it all through here. Okay. Just for that dead cat bounce. Remember, dead cat bounce days are not straight up days. People are still trying to sell because margin calls last for 3 days. So I'm going to take something in case it goes. And then have the ability to add into in case it doesn't. Here's the red candle that I drew with my crystal ball. S&P's also got about 18 points of run until we hit upper DD band as well. They're both kind of lining up at the same spot. And as I showed you guys, this is how we do this, right? This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Bow, 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 on. Every time I hear that song, I think about those late night. Hey, Bob, do you remember all those hits from the 90s we used to love? Yeah, I do, but man, I wish I can get them all in one collection. Now you can. Greater hits now. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. I'll get knocked down, but I'll get up again. Yo, diggity, I'm gonna bag it up. Greater Hits Trading Volume 1. Woohoo! Ding 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 ding. Woohoo! Ding 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 ding. If you would step back from that ledge, my friend. Wow, Bob, those are great. This takes me all the way back to high school. I know, Cheryl. Remember this one lovely song that we had at prom? Third Eye Blind, yeah. Save tonight, ding, 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 and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. I'm all out of faith. This is something real. Why am I awake, lying naked on the floor? Delusion never shakes into something real. Oh yeah. It ain't ever gonna stop. Well. It's something unpredictable, and in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Wow, Bob, these just take me back. Remember the romance of the 90s? Yeah, you remember the edgier side? California love. Bing ding 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 ding. I'll take my $100. Dude, I can't sing Wheatus, bro. I can try. Hold on. And I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. I guess I could do it. Youth of a Nation. That's like more like 2000s. Or like maybe like late 90s. Did I nail it? Thanks. Remember, I told you guys he's singing a metal band. Y'all didn't know that, right? We started off as a Pantera cover band. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby. When I was in college, I was singing a metal band. We discovered Pantera. Even Flow. Yeah, I was singing that earlier. I'm still pretty. Sometimes I'll screw with IDOC in the car, and I'll just like rip some metal like vocals. She's like, "You're actually pretty good." I was like, "I know. You would never notice it though." Upper DD band, baby, $150. I'm fucking rich. I'm rich. Okay, DD ratio less than half. It's pretty sizable, decent short we can take there. Let's let it hit, just for funsies. Let's play that one. Let's start building around it. Now we're going to play with the minis. Medium-sized position. That was it. That was clean. We're going to let it overshoot. We're not be too eager on this one. Let's watch the S&P. You guys didn't know I was a metal singer? Dude, I know these like traders, these like kids on fucking Instagram and Twitter and stuff. They're all like, they pretend to be hardcore and stuff. Look, I was hardcore. I was like super hardcore kid. I would have like, I'd have the chains and spikes. I had a mohawk. Dude, I had a mohawk that like stood off my head this high. And I had my head shaved all the way up to the top. I had a little strip of hair. That thing was like a foot tall. My hair came down to here. This is in the 90s though. In the 2000s, I kind of took like a shorter hair approach. But the funny story was that whenever I used to work in college, before I got my hold on, wait, let's look right here. Before I got my engineering degree in college, I was working at Domino's. You guys remember that was like my college job. And just for a hot minute, I was going to a church that that the church itself was like you had to wear suits for, and I was just like, you know, new to church. Literally new to church. I was raised Catholic, but I didn't go to church a lot when I was a kid. So in college, I was new to church. I was like exploring church. So I had to get suits. So I went to work at Express for a couple months. Remember Structure Express? And I went to do that so I can get discounts on suits. And I buy a bunch of suits and quit the job. It was a great racket. So while I was there, I was also in the metal band that I used to sing in. So I had my Domino's job in the morning and the evenings. And I worked at Express Structure on the weekends. And like I would go, and at the time in early 2000s, like turtlenecks and puka shells and spiky tips were popular. Thank you, Justin fucking Timberlake, for that ugly ass 90s look that we all had. So at the end of the day, you know, I would go in this Pantera cover band that I was in, and basically I would get off of my work at Express where I'd be wearing like turtlenecks and like washed jeans. You guys, you know the look, right? You guys know the look, right? Let's see if I can have that look from the 90s. And this is kind of what... anyways, I'm getting a bunch of weird, stylish images. 90s look. Let's see. Like... Well, I guess, I don't know. I just typed in 90s look, and this is what popped up. You know, everyone had like spike tips, puka shell, turtlenecks, you know, like this kind of look. You look like you just kind of like, you look like you sell beaded necklaces on a cart on the beach. That was kind of like what I looked like when I would go to band practice. And all the guys in the band, dude, they were just like tatted up. One guy had a goatee like down to his chest, the guitar player. And even though I was a metalhead in college, and I mean in high school, and I looked the part, in college I kind of looked like Justin Timberlake. So they called me JT. That was like my nickname in this band. But I would get up there with my turtleneck and my washed jeans and like scream into the mic. And people were just like, they always memed me and made fun of me. And I'll show you, if I find some of my old band pictures, I literally look like Scott Stapp when I get up there and sing. Because I had like, I would wear like a tight black fitted shirt, and then I would wear like leather pants and black boots, but I looked like more preppy than anything. I think I'll take the $1,000 for now and just kind of play with this one. I look like more preppy than anything. Yeah, it's just, I'm kind of trading in the middle. I'm going to let it cycle around one more time. I'm not holding it all the way through because it kind of undershot my pivot. So I'm going to get out of the way and let it absolutely tap the pivot. This was a lucky pivot. So, but yeah, so I would go to like band practice, and they would be like, they were like, hey, what's up, NSYNC? Or, you know, they would basically like, my guitarist coming to me all the time, like, hey, Matt, I have something to tell you. And I'm like, what? He'd go, Matt, you are my fire. And I'm like, God damn it, Patrick. His name was Patrick. And then the guys would be like, you are my fire. And I was like, stop making fun of me for the so I'd get off of work and go to, because I worked on the weekends, so band practice on the weekends. Oh no, who blew up their shit today? Fuck all those guys that blew up their shit today. I took the trade a little bigger in all the accounts. I just demonstrated you guys the risk management. Remember, I'm on an agenda to rob Tradeify of their money. I hit the other ones with 3. And I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. I made some money and no one else did. Hold up. Where's these little... Oh, hold on. That's here. Let me just... Did you guys make money today? I feel like I'm over trading if I do anything else, but that's good. I think I made back a big fraction of yesterday's loss. Bear markets suck, guys. I'm gonna tell you. It's like a lot of dice rolling and a lot of nonsense. Came for the trades, stayed for the Pantera. Is that how it works here? No one wants to be early to a loser party. The bear party is the loser party. It's for losers. The bull party is the winning party where the cool kids go and listen to cool kid music. The bear party is where the lame kids go. So whenever you're forced to go to a bear party, the shit party you don't want to go to, you go, but don't show up early, because if you show up early to the bear party, you're a loser deluxe. It's a loser at the loser party. Being early to the bear market, you're a loser deluxe. Don't short on the way up hoping it comes down. The market will come down and you will have, I've shorted twice this week, but Matt, but you never, shut up. I short when I need to. It's 12,000. I didn't do the math here. Okay. That's what I tell people. Bear party is not the loser party yesterday. I don't know. Sometimes you have good like sometimes at a loser party, people will do cannonballs in the pool and it'll be fun. I'm not gonna say it's a loser party all the time, but it's the loser party because everyone's losing money. Wall Street's losing money. No one likes losing money. It's the lame party. It's the boring party. It's the, oh man, why are you crushing the fun party? Everybody's having a good time until the bears showed up. Everybody's like, oh God, here's that bear again. Everyone's like, money, 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 money. And then you're like, guys, I think the market's going to come down, right? Like nobody wants to be part of that, but you short when you need to. Once the party started and I realize that's where everybody's at, and I see some cool kids at the loser party, then I'll go to the loser party myself. But the thing is you never want to be the first loser at the loser party. You want to be the cool kid that stumbles in later and makes the loser party cool. And that's what we do here. It's my party and I'll short when I need to. I'm stealing this from Michael Benny. That's hilarious. So don't try to be the first bear. This is actually a good rule. I'm saying it in a funny way. This is a really good rule of trading. Don't try to be the first bear at a bear party. There is no reward by being the first bear except for going on social media and saying, look guys, I told you so. I mean, unless you're Michael Berry and they're going to make a movie out of you, there's really no reason to try to be first. Bill Ackman has made an entire career out of embarrassing himself to occasionally get something right. Just say, I told you so. And then you're just a meme. People are just like, oh, you're always like the perma bear. You always get it wrong and get it wrong. And then when you get it right, nobody's happy for you. The weirdest part about a bear market is that when you're the one that says, I got it right, I told you so, there's not a legion of people like marching you out on their shoulders, like celebrating you. Everybody's losing money at the point that you're right. Everybody's in a pissy mood. So nobody's going to be there like, oh, you did it, man. Way to go. They're going to be like, fuck, man, I blew up my shit. And you're the one winning. You celebrate being the first bear. You celebrate alone. And that's the weirdest thing. Is there's no... So the thing about bearing the market is the market will tell you when it's time to be bearish. I've successfully had multiple 5-figure days shorting the market this last week. I've been longing the market for years. Barely touching the short button. My first run up to Tradeify, the first 60K I made with the Tradeify, the first 60K I made, I probably pushed the short button one time. Now I push it like every other day. In a bear market, I'm going to be shorting a lot. And as you guys see, I drew on the screen what I was going to do and I did it. This is what it's like here at Rocket Scooter. I draw what I was going to do and I did it. There's nothing about it. I literally scribbled this on here earlier today to see if I'm right. How did I do? Let's throw one at it again. Just one. Just one. I'll risk giving away. That's on this account. I'm only touching it on one. Just one. It's probably going to dive really quick and survive, but I'm going to actually trade for this to push slightly higher if I can. Nasdaq monthly res is on the surface, kind of chilling. I don't have much to lose here, so I'm not really sweating this out a lot. So we'll just see. You want to be the person that's riding the trend. A good bull will never miss a good bull party. A good bear will always be 1 day late to the bear party. That's it. 1 or 2 days late. When the market turns bearish, everyone's going to be shorting at that time. Don't be the person shorting as it's going up. Don't be that person. Do what I did. Win and win and win and win and win and win. And as it's falling, buy the dip and lose, buy the dip and lose, buy the dip and lose. Okay. Then transition. Bearish. Now we're going to find some shorts in here and I'm win, 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 win. I lost yesterday, but I'm winning every other day. We're totally fine. You guys get it? Hopefully that's rubbing off on you. There's no win on being the early bull, early bear. 70% of days in the market, 70% of monthly candles in the last 10 years are green. 50% of candles in any market on the daily chart are green as well. In the best bull market, when our greater market is all bullish, 70% of daily candles are green. In all circumstances, there is a green day, red day, green day, red day, green day, red day at the average scenario of days. You are statistically favored to win more trades if you just long and survive the downfall. And yeah, I took a couple licks on the way down, but I'm crushing it on the way back up. So the idea is that I'm shorting when appropriate. I'm longing when I need to. I literally scribbled this dead cat bounce on the screen. And we'll see if I'm right. Okay? We'll see if I'm right. I'm going to take a picture just for the history of this. So I can tweet this just to see if I'm right. Have fun with it. And like I said, you guys are watching somebody that's actually pretty darn good at this. You guys know I've won like global futures trading competitions, right? Reminds you of MySpace. Oh God. You saw you taking the last 2 trades, however. I was not able to see where you put your stop loss and your target point. I don't use stop losses, Dharma. I mentally stop. I'm like an advanced level trader though. I don't in markets being volatile, I don't use a stop loss. I throttle my risk by changing my position size to be very low, and then I manage my stop by manually exiting the trade. I never put a physical stop loss on there. That's newbie stuff. You should do it though. If you guys are new to trading, do it. When you have 15 years of experience like I do, you know where you're going to stop with perfect control. I handle the 40 points of volatility that I see in the Nasdaq by trading small. My small position allows me to understand my overshoot. This particular trade, I'm going to lose $1,200 to make $1,200. It's a 1-to-1 trade. So my exit target I usually draw on the screen. I'm sorry, let's say, yeah, I'm just retracing. So about $1,200 on this one. But actually, if I go all the way up, wait, hold on, let me do the math again. Oh no, this is 100 points. That's 2,000. My bad. It's minus 1,200 to make 2,000. This is the way I trade. I'm different than most people. I just know the numbers. So when I hit my stop, I just exit. I trade like that. But I'll show it on there for you better next time, I promise, Dharma. And I love your name, Dharma Way, by the way. Road to Enlightenment. That's amazing. I'm a practicing yogi, so I've been practicing yoga for over 10 years. So I love... just looked at your channel, by the way. Is this the Bhagavad Gita? No way. And are you Vietnamese? Super cool. Shout out to your channel. I'm going to check out some of your stuff. I love it. Yeah. So, but yeah, using a physical stop loss, it loses control of the market. When your market's volatile, it's just a money stop loss. I know where I'm going to lose or I'm going to win. It's a monetary stop loss. So for here, a lot of times in volatility, why I say it's newbie stuff, what happens is the volatility will sweep your stop and you're out. I just know about what I'm going to lose. I'm way ahead of the day. I'm planning one contract for the breakup of MHP. In this kind of like dead cat bounce scenario. And that's basically it. That's pretty cool. The channel goes forward. Just let it overshoot and come back. MHP res is fighting to be positive though. I do really hope we get the dead cat bounce day. Yeah, but don't be the first person at the loser party. That's what I have to tell people. Shorting the market makes a lot of money, but you have to show up at the right time. I love shorting the market. People don't think that either. I love shorting. It's so easy to do, but at the right time. As people don't get. Shorting is easy to do at the right time. When it's the right time, it's so easy to do. So I'm roughly going to make about $2,000 if I'm right. Roughly lose 1,200 if I'm wrong. So I trade on that principle. So I'm managing my position to keep that target. My physical stop roughly is going to be about right here. So my entry is about 699. 39 is my stop, give or take, to have that particular. So I'm giving myself 40 points to overshoot to make it. Hopefully you guys understand what I mean when I say 1,200 points to stop, 200 every 10 on NASDAQ. So 1,200 is 60 points down to make 100 points up. So it's about a 1.4 to 1 trade. So I'm sorry guys, I'll detail it to you guys further. I know y'all aren't doing all the math that I'm doing. So it's about 1.4 to 1 trade. So that's what I'm doing. So I guess I'll give you my physical stop is roughly 640. I just don't do these extra steps. And my exit target's the green line. It's Bhagavad Gita channel. I love it. I've read it so many times, by the way, Dharma. I've got a copy of it on my bookshelf out there. I have 2 copies of it, I think. It's very cool. You're from Bangladesh? Oh, cool, 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 cool. Why is your title minus 19K? Oh, so my title is always the previous day's trading performance. Sorry. So essentially, because I can't I don't just update the title in real time. To be fully transparent, I usually make the title the previous day's performance. If that makes sense. Because like at the end of the day yesterday, you guys don't see the amount of money I make or lose, right? And I hate when these trading gurus go out there and they hide their losing day. So my goal is I'm going to show up and tell you guys that's how much I lost yesterday. Does that make sense? So I'm committing to being transparent even when I lose, to let you guys know. And on yesterday's Zoom call, we do our trading boot camp. I detail the mechanics of what I did when I lost and tell everybody how I lost and how much I lost. Yeah. Giving you ideas as well. Everybody. So by the way, yeah, it's just when you see the title, it's just yesterday's trade. Yesterday's day. I got to put something there. The day hasn't started. I can't really do much. Let's just take another $1,000 and pocket it. I'm keep playing the volatility all day long. I can't make too much on these accounts. I'm trying to target 3,000 to 5,000, and I need enough room to get the short that I want to do. That's why I'm going to kind of pile out. If I make more than 5,000, I'll blow the consistency. So I'm going to let this ride up to here, and I'm going to short right at this green band. Just watch, guys. I'm going to let it overshoot, let it turn around, and I'm going to take that big short right there. All right, guys, so let me show you something really cool. We actually created an affiliate program at Rocket Scooter. Let me tell you guys a couple of cool things. So we're going to be pilot testing our affiliate program. Okay. This is what it's going to look like from the affiliate side. Somebody can invite you to be affiliate to sell. Hold on. So on our marketplace, somebody can invite you to become an affiliate to sell their product here. You get affiliate link and a custom coupon code. It's going to monitor all your earnings. We're updating this where you can actually see all your payments, all your transactions, customers that you bring to Rocket Scooter and the Rocket Scooter marketplace. You'll be able to request a payout after you meet a minimum balance, referral history of all your affiliates you work with, and all that data. So we're going to be piloting a cool affiliate program for not just me, but the other vendors on the marketplace. Next thing, our trading boot camp. By the way, if you have never taken our trading boot camp, I have to tell you guys, if you like the style of trading, this trading platform, I'm the CEO of the company. I built this trading platform that you see. I'm not just a guy using it. A lot of people don't know that. And so I developed this trading platform. I developed a trading marketplace for trading companies. We have over 200 vendors there. And it's a really cool thing that we made. Now, I teach my trading style and give you access to the platform. It's $100 to try everything. Platform, indicators, tools, training. If you guys just want to go to the boot camp, which I recommend you do, it's $20 for a month. It's $1 a day. I didn't make money in this world selling trading courses. I make my money trading, but we have a trading course that by far, it's 20 days. It's a boot camp. It will grill you on the principles of trading, risk management, trend identification, position management, position sizing guidelines, market avoidance strategies. And you guys, the reviews are from actual people that have taken the boot camp since we started in August. You notice a trend here? Completely changed the way I looked at the markets. True advantage over the market. Now, these aren't paid endorsements. This is customers and what they said on their own. I'm giving you an edge you need to understand. Great information for everyone. Have you ever tried to drive without looking outside of your car through the windshield, realizing trying to speculate with the futures market without looking at options is similar to the aforementioned action? Looking at options to trade futures is something you never thought you would do, but now we're going to show you how to do it. Most comprehensive trading education out there. The course content is mind-blowing. Get ready to love trading more than ever. These are people, what they actually bought. And the best part is, if you have $1 to spend, come to today's class. People are in the boot camp right now. This is a shameless sales pitch for the $20 boot camp. If you don't mind telling the new folks here for the first time what the boot camp is like, and is it worth their time? If you hang out, we do giveaways all the time to give free platform access, free boot camp access, and we also give away trader funding program accounts. So if you guys want to be trained, it's not just teaching, it's training. We teach you how to sink the Titanic. If you remember that story, it's a big theme of the boot camp. So I'd like to have you guys, I'd like to formally invite you all to come check it out. The courses are pre-recorded, but they also, we go through them live together and I answer questions. We watch them live and we talk about them live. And then we also give examples throughout the trading day of the different things. And I'm going to give you guys what the curriculum is really quick. We love to invite you to it. You can join our community. Like I said, it gives you access to the Discord. And it's only $20 for, it's $1 a day. And that's it. The money goes to the young lady who makes all of our cheat sheets, which are here. So this is what you get with the boot camp. It's a video, handout, video, handout, video, handout. You learn the edge of found in probabilities and why we use probabilities in our trading and why we have 80%, 70%, 90% setups and when we sit out. Position sizing calculator, a case study on how to survive 20 days in the market with an unbeatable, randomly longing the market, blind monkey test scenario that we found a way that proves that all you have to do in the market is survive and you'll ultimately make money if you're longing randomly. I proved that with math. It's a very interesting case study to prove why you guys are probably losing as traders. You're betting too big and not betting the correct amount. Picking the direction of the market is not why you're going to do well. We're going to get it wrong most of the time or half the time. We have position sizing guidelines. We have liquidity principles. I find liquidity and I long it. I find illiquidity and I get out of the way or I short it. We have certain kind of arbitrage indicators we use. This forecasts the market 3 months in advance. The strongest bear and bull setups. We teach you everything. How to read the commitment of traders and using position sizing to understand the dynamic changes in the landscape of the market. This is my short I'm going to take today. And this is the guideline of what I'm going to do it straight off the trends. All of this stuff is $20 and you can join our community. And the cool part about it is we teach you guys the principles of how to trade well. By having a good plan, how to know where you get in, where you get out, where you stop, where you add up, where you trim, how to avoid the market when necessary, confluence indicators that tell you when you're wrong on your trade, things like that. We teach you all these principles to go with it. So we invite you guys. I put the link in there for you guys to check it out. I'll post it one more time. We have had over 1,000 people take the boot camp since August. It has completely exploded our community. It's completely exploded our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is 10 times as big as it was 3 months ago. It's crazy to see you guys all supporting us, what we do here. We love it. But that's because I'm not selling you like $1,000 trading nonsense. I don't think you should sell education. I think education, everyone has the right to affordable education. And, $1 a class was like the minimum amount one would charge to you take it seriously. So I have healthy food at my door at 11:30. Wait, did you order me food? Is it pizza? Pizza has all 4 food groups. Vegetable, meat, dairy, grains. Did you order me a pizza? Can I trade prop firms on the platform? You can't because Tradeify doesn't allow third-party platforms since they made the switch to Ninja. No more new third-party platforms. But however, I'm doing it on the side like you see. I've got Tradeify open on the right. I've got Rocket Scooter open on the left. You can technically put, it's to feed my growing arms. You mean these arms? Hold on. You mean these bad boys are here? She was cut. I got home. She's making fun. She's making fun because the other day I was like sitting there and I was brushing my teeth and she goes, "Ooh, you're looking cut." I was like, "Yeah, I know. I used to work out a whole lot. Look at this. This is a decade of doing yoga. I got some triceps." And she's like, "Damn, I would like." Oh shit! Hold on. She's like, I would totally do your arms." And I'm like, "Yeah, thanks." So. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get me some water really quick, but I'll be back in just like 2 seconds. Don't go anywhere. told me I had nice arms, so that's what she's joking about. She's like, I would do your arms. I'm like, thanks. I look a little skinny on the stream, but I must have just like worked out and got a good pump on or something. All right, next setup. Look at that DD band tap. See what does S&P look like? We're very close to it. Let's let the S&P. Let's do S&P on this next one. So you need your help, Giannis. Okay, what's up? You did request an Apex payout before 2 days. After the request, you hit a big losing day and hit 30% negative P&L rule, but didn't hit the threshold. Will your payout get denied? If I know Apex, the chances of that being, I don't know that specific rule, but yes, I think with that rule, the answer is yes. If you hit their negative P&L rule, even after you request a payout, I think they still deny you. So, now, Ian is saying something different, so don't listen to me. So 30% negative P&L is basically that you can't lose 30% of your open profits. It's a trailing drawdown rule again. It's the stupidest rule and why Apex is one of the worst players in the game. Don't... Okay, hold on. Like, don't not know that that is a trailing drawdown rule if there is one. So essentially, if you, in a single day, right, you go up a certain amount, if this is your gains, if you lose more than 30% of your total gains, then that's basically it. It's another kind of trailing drawdown. So I don't know the answer to that because I haven't experienced that, so I don't know. But Apex is very notorious for like denying payouts. So, all right, guys, ETF 24 minutes giveaway. Let me let everybody know here. Stay here for the giveaway. Giveaway in 24 minutes. Giveaway. We always do giveaways. All right, you guys know the link to click for the giveaway. We do giveaways every Friday, by the way, and throughout the week, we do giveaways for Rocket Scooter and other things too. We're about to start doing Tradeify giveaways as well. Everybody go here and click that enter button to enter. You see my gnarly ass knee right here? I don't know if I can show blood on YouTube though. YouTube's very wonky about blood and gore. I have like I fell the other day on my knee and scraped my knee up and I have a scab. And earlier this morning, I accidentally like scraped the edge of my desk. And oh, I'm sorry. Let me update my P&L here. And then I knocked that scab open. I've been bleeding like a gnarly amount. Like a crazy amount. Like it's just like a scab. There's like not a deep, it's like a you know, small little flesh wound. But I've been bleeding. I would show you guys, but let me tell you. The lame ass folks over here in the Google world banned me on YouTube for a day because my mini fridge had ginger beer in it, and they go, you can't have drugs and alcohol on YouTube. I'm like, ginger beer is a soda, bros. It's a soda. I put it in alcohol when I get wasted, but that's just the soda. And they're like, oh, we're sorry. We thought beer was beer. I was like, okay, whatever. So if I show you how gnarly my leg is bleeding right now, they might ban me again. It's merely a flesh wound. Okay, so basically right now we're looking for the market to inch up higher. This upper DD band is a really strong contender for a short, but I think we're getting a nice little dead cat bounce today. But what I think is going to happen is we're going to get this little thing, and then the market's going to try to sell back to this little area, and hopefully we just sit here and fight here all day, and then maybe we push up like I showed, and then do like this, and then next week the market dies. Do we understand? Market's dying next week. This market is dead in the water. And this little dead cat bounce day is a nice way to wrap up this really crummy week. Here's the thing. When the iDoc orders food from your own Uber account, the surprise is spoiled. But thank you for ordering me Mediterranean food from Aladdin's Mediterranean Cuisine. I don't know what kind of pizza they have there. Thank you. I do love Mediterranean food as well. When does Trump speak? I'm not sure. He's supposed to speak today, right? The 30% rule is that you can't lose 30% of your total profits. I think it's in a single day or a single trade. I think it's a single day. What kind of pizza they have? They probably have really good pizza with like baba ganoush and hummus, which I feel only tastes delicious. Mediterranean food is like eating pizza. You get bread, you get some kind of sauce for it, you get olives, feta cheese sometimes, but like it's Mediterranean food is deconstructed pizza. I've always had that belief. Wait, you didn't order it? That's not your order? Aladdin's Mediterranean Cuisine is giving you... It's not your order? I got a coupon for it. Oh, 0 delivery fee when you order $10 or more. Oh, no, that's just an Uber Eats deal. Never mind. No, it's just it's Uber Eats deal. I thought it was, sorry your order was late, as they do. We'll give you 10% off next time. I'm just getting a random notification of a deal. Who else has my account? Jenny, probably. But I don't think she ordered us food this time. I think it's just a random advert. Aladdin's is gas. Good morning. What's up, Carmel? What's up, man? Bro, are you loading up in Bitcoin? I know I've been like memeing the Bitcoin world a little bit, but Bitcoin's providing for you Bitcoin investors. Let me join your side for a minute. Bitcoin's providing one hell of a dip right now. Now with Bitcoin moving at 9 times the speed down of the S&P. Bitcoin was down 27-30%, while the S&P is down 3%. If the S&P is destined to fall another 3% next week, Bitcoin might fall to 60K. And are you guys longing? Or any crypto? Bitcoin, if the S&P falls another week, Bitcoin's going to absolutely get hammered. Next week at the lows, or is anybody scooping up any crypto next week? Their pita is so good. Oh, at Aladdin's? Oh yeah. Well, iDoc was like, I order you something healthy, so we'll see what we get. I ordered her like hand rolled sushi last night. When she got off the plane, she came home. I had this nice little setup for her. Hey, iDoc, can you tell him what I got you for Valentine? We celebrate our Valentine's Day late because she's always traveling, but let's see if I can find it. Hold on. Y'all want to see what I got her for Valentine's? Let me tell you a very cute story, you guys. Hold on. Hold on. Did you post it? Hold up. Hold up. All right. Hold on. Instagram, stop. Okay. So here's a story. I'm going to tell you guys a sob story about the iDoc. She dated a guy a long time ago who was just like, I'm not saying anything bad about him, but he didn't try that hard. You know, when it comes to like Valentine's Day, you should try really hard, right? She always wanted a dog, and the guy knew she wanted a dog. He didn't do anything. At the last minute, he decided to do something. So he ordered a bunch of junk on Amazon that was like dog-themed stuff, like a little doggy trinket, a little like stuffed animal that was a dog, and a blanket with dogs on it. It was like, hey, you love dogs. Here's a bunch of dog-themed stuff. And she was live streaming it too, because she streams on Twitch. And she walks in there, like, and the guy's like, you know, surprised, and she opens her eyes, and you can immediately see the look of disappointment in this girl's face. I felt so bad for her ever since. And she's a girl that smiles through anything. And she's just like, oh, that's really sweet. And you can see how let down she was, right? Like super let down. Imagine this. You have an inside joke like, let's get a dog one day, women, and it's Valentine's Day, and you get a bunch of random cheap Temu shit that's dog themed, a fucking dog blanket with dogs on. You don't even own a dog. Cringe deluxe. Homeboy's a doctor too. Got money. Got enough money. Well, going through residency, but still, residents make money. Listen, you know, that's not trying hard. That's throwing something together. It would have been better if you would have done nothing and say you forgot and then threw something together the next weekend. But boy, oh boy. And he gifted her her own flowers even to go with it. So she had those preserved flowers, and he put them on the bed to decorate it up. It was like, and she's kind of like, the look on her face is like, I don't get it. What is it? And he was kind of like, oh, honey, you know you love dogs, right? And she was like, oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, that's really thoughtful. Like he had to remind, it wasn't even like a deep inside joke they had. It was so cringy to watch this. And she's such a funny live streamer too. And she's live streaming it, and you felt like genuine disappointment with like her look on it. It was so cringe, the cringiest thing I've ever seen. I want to find the video and show these people. Do you have the video, by the way? She's better off now. She's slightly better off. She can still do 1,000,000 times better now, I promise. I'm not a great choice either, but at least I do something better than that guy did. But listen, is it saved? Send it, because I want to show everybody the video. She was such a good sport about it, but everyone in her chat was like face palm. They were like, leave this guy now. What? And it was like, so you almost think it was a bit, right? It was so cringe. Embarrassing deluxe. And for her, it was so humiliated. So anyways, years later, you know, I bought the girl a dog. I got her the dog. We went and got Pickle. That was the thing. I was like, look, this guy got you a dog blanket or whatever. You always wanted a dog. Let's get our dog. All right. And so to simultaneously meme this, this dude and to get her something special, and have a dog themed Valentine's. Let me show you guys what we did. See if y'all think it's a good idea. You know, came home from the flight, had her a little thing. Hold on. Sushi, hand-rolled sushi, ordered all that stuff. Some flowers, but new flowers, right? Not her own flowers, but new flowers. Like, I like to think that's kind of like the same thing. But instead of getting her dog-themed blanket from Temu, this is what I got her. A very expensive dog harness from Dior, so we can bougie up Pickle. Let's fucking go to the park and look like millionaires. Okay. So to the other guy, fuck you for not trying. You missed out on a good one, bro. So now Pickle is a bougie fucking millionaire dog now. Okay. We can take him to brunch, and he could wear Dior in her Dior purse. Okay. So now I got her the dog themed present for the dog. So that was our Valentine's Day. And look how fancy he looks. He needs a Burberry scarf. Yeah, let's get him. Let's deck him out. So extra for no reason other than to be extra. So to the other guy that missed out, I told you, I said, I'll get you the dog theme and the joke was, I said, I got you a dog theme Valentine's, but this one's good. Needs a beret scarf. Like a year and a half, pretty much. A year and a quarter. You up 1,600 a day? Matt, let's go. Next week is going to be brutal. Next week's absolutely going to be brutal. I'm a little nervous about what next week's. So here's basically what I drew so far. And there's like a little overshoot. I'm trying to hold MHP now. MHP res is still positive, so the market's making an attempt at doing it. Let's see what the next overshoot does here. And then if we reclaim and go would be nice. I'm going to see what NQ's doing. So, did I have a good Valentine's Day idea? Was that nice? Honestly, do you have the videos saved? Can you send it to me? If you have it right now, I'd love to show people what the spread looked like. Oh, and I paid for her flight to Cancun, so she had to upgrade. But yeah, so, you know, I was like, her thing was, you know, she has like this really fancy limited edition Dior bag from Italy that nobody has. And they made it with like wonky glue, so that entire series of bags is like discolored. So they had to take it back and destroy it and give her a refund. And, but the theme was, because it was her favorite, one of her favorite purses. So she has a whole crazy purse collection, Birkins and Kellys and all that stuff. But now she's like, you know, I was like, I'm going to get the Dior thing for the dog and match your little favorite Dior purse. Be nice. It's on your desktop on a save drive. Oh, okay. Dropped her relationship courses. Oh no, I'm the worst. I'm the worst person to date. I'm like a slightly on the spectrum weirdo with a little bit of emotional EQ, but I'm kind of hard and difficult and tough. I don't know how she does it. I'm like Elon Musk Jr. I'm social enough, but I'm kind of a handful. My courses are like, let me teach people how to deal with me. A prima donna. Bro, this little jab on my knee was gnarly. I'd show you the... I can't show you the damage, though, because it's a little bloody. Giveaway in 9 minutes. Giveaway. That's why she travels all the time. I would too. I don't blame her. I'd have to get away for a little bit. Some days. Carmel the same way, hard to deal with. I know, like me and you have our debates all the time, Carmel, for years. We always have long chats. Lately, you and I got in this long ass debate. Me and Carmel had this long debate on Twitter the other day. It's always friendly, and people know I'm like stubborn, but you can prove a point to me and I'll listen. But it's not so bad. I judge our interaction as tolerable, so it's not so bad. Yeah, I'm like right on the edge of being on the spectrum, Asperger's type weirdo, but I'm social enough that people don't notice. And then I have Tourette's, so that even makes it worse. And then I sang in a metal band in college, and then I delivered pizzas for Domino. Like, I have just the weirdest, craziest normal life. It's a normal life. There's nothing odd about it. It's a pretty normal life, but my stories are so outlandish and all over the place. I have so many different things I've done that's different than most people have expected. Like, I used to sing in a metal band with a puka shell necklace and short spiky hair. I mean, this is like, you can't make this stuff up. Rest tanked. We felt about the hedge pressure. This is what I drew, and I'm leaving this here so you can see that I drew this earlier. I'm not changing it, but this is what we've seen, and it's pretty good so far. I even got the overshoot right, and I left that there to show the overshoot. When I scribble, it's not just a random scribble. I scribbled the whole thing, and I've got the overshoot right. So we'll see. We'll see if we pick up some steam here and continue to roll. So look at Brett Simba's money. Tradeify can't do deep discounts like last month. Wait. Is he publishing something? So Joel, so the market is making a mistake ignoring Trump's tariff plans, which can be enormous. This is the market pricing in Trump's tariff plans. No, these bears don't understand. They don't see the market in as many steps as I do. They're looking for any excuse to justify a bear market. Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys something. The tariffs are good for the global economy. It doesn't matter who charges who more. Someone makes more money. It doesn't stop commerce. If the price is passed on to you as the consumer, competition will allow their competitors to beat them and steal the market share. There will always be a low price for you to buy, even with tariffs. You got to understand that. Company A buys Chinese something. They got to pass the price on you or eat the cost. Either way, their sales are lower if they pass the price to you, or if they eat the cost, their bottom line is lower. Either way, the company price is down. Congratulations on these bears I'm reading. Yes, oh, you're so smart. We all fucking see that. Okay, yes, that happens. I get it. Okay? But the market doesn't crash if something costs 20% more. You just buy 20% less. You're still buying a lot. Markets will only die, and when the economy will crash, when the GDP growth is negative on those quarter-over-quarter reads, and then if companies are laying people off because they can't handle their current employment or growth, there's no growth, they can't afford the workers, so they can't keep the jobs open, then they let people go. That's a recession. This is a correction. This is not a recession. And the bears are like, they're in this like, I told you so, I told you so. They've been bearish since COVID. I told you so. They've been waiting for the big market correction. The S&P in 5 years will be at 10,000 plus. Literally 10,000, maybe even 12 to 15. It will rally that fast, I swear to God. It might be bumpy this first quarter, this first 2 quarters, hell, this first 3 quarters. There is zero chance of a recession at any time this decade. Practically zero. We have wiped the liquidity and the capitalization of the market 2 times. Once during COVID and once during that recession we had in 2021 when the Fed started raising rates. Those were your market crashes that everybody's been waiting for since 2008. That was it. People think we're going to 3,000 to 2,000 S&P. I don't think so. We might hit the 5,000s low this quarter. Sure. But tariffs don't crash anything long haul. They don't crash the economy. If you're charging China 20% more, then you're robbing from billionaires. If they decide to be assholes and pass the cost on the consumer, then the company next in line that has a way to be more efficient and has a local producer might be able to sell it and undercut the tariff. You will always have a lower price somewhere for somebody who becomes efficient under the umbrella of tariffs, and that will always happen. There are enough companies out there who will create some kind of supply chain that avoids the tariff, and then they walk up and become the next big guy on the block. It happens every time. You're blue in your face telling your friends that, Master Life? Yeah! It's like, okay, they import their stuff from China. Oh, okay, well, these guys import their stuff from Bangladesh. Oh, okay, well, maybe there's no tariff there. Okay, well, this shirt is $40. The same shirt's $15. It'll happen. It is going to be rare that these companies pass the price on the consumers quickly anyways because of that. If all of a sudden, I'm a person that sells tons of stuff. I sell a computer software. Pretend the cost of labor, that's the only thing I pay for, the cost of labor goes up 20% because the people I outsource to, if they were in China, now they're going to charge you 20% more. You know what I'm going to do? If I raise your prices 20%, that's a lot. I will lose business overnight. I tried to charge you guys $3 for data a long time ago before it was 10, and half of you flipped your shit for $3, okay? As a businessman, I understand this, and you know you did. I remember these days. When we went to $10, it was like World War III. It was crazy. So if I were to raise you guys, hey guys, I know you're paying $200 a month or whatever, but now it's $240. Sorry, you might leave and go to someone else. And that's exactly what will happen. So it prevents me from raising prices. As a matter of fact, the whole time we were having inflation from 2021 until last year, right? All of my prices went up for the stuff I have to buy to run this business. But I did everything I could to not raise your prices because I know losing market share as a businessman, and business owners here will tell you the same thing. Losing customers, especially loyal ones, is a bigger hit than taking less money. I would, in a heartbeat, take less sales than I would take a dip in customers. 100%. I would choose that every single day. Loyalty is built over time. Sales are built overnight. And this is a business motto. You want to write something down. Loyalty is built over time. Sales are built overnight. I can have a sale tomorrow and make 100K revenue if I need to make some cash. Easy. Not fair weather fans, fair weather customers, but the people that have been here for years, I don't want to piss them off because they're the people that keep the integrity of the business going. I can bring in 100K worth of sales who might quit next month. Who knows? So as a businessman, I know the last thing I want to do is lose market share. If I'm raising my prices to pass the cost on to you, it will be slow and gradual because I can't lose market share to a competitor. Does that make sense? I don't want to do that. And especially if I have 5 customers. Now, trading education is hard to value because there's really no standard for this. But if 5 cell phone manufacturers were all sitting at the same thing and one of them jacked up their price 20%, that is huge. That's billions of dollars of loss to the company, of sales going the other way than the actual money they tried to make trying to account for the tariffs. So either way, a company will take a hit. They have to make a decision. Do I eat the hit or do I pass it to customers? It's a wash decision. The value of that stock comes down no matter where they put that loss on the books. It's a loss on the books. They're going to lose the sales to a competitor, or they're going to have less sales, or they're going to eat the cost themselves. Either way, their stock price is coming down. If you're affected by a tariff, your stock price is coming down. Why is this market selling off? Because everyone's going to be affected by tariffs. That's it. However, people will figure out how to be efficient. I don't think they're going to pass the tariff on to you as a consumer quickly. It might be gradual and small. You want proof of that? Netflix has been raising their prices for years. You haven't canceled your Netflix subscription because it's gradual. They're doing it because they can. They can't do it too fast or else you'll cancel and go to the next person. So these companies are just going to gradually raise their prices little by little, just like you do in inflation. Just enough so you don't notice, but enough to raise their bottom line. And the first quarter is going to be shit because everyone takes a hit. But the next quarter, the earnings are going to be better than this quarter. So this is a 1 quarter correction, guys. So every company's taking a hit now. And I promised next quarter, everybody's earnings will look slightly better. Gradual change over time. So sales won't take a hit. The sales will be the same, but the hit is really small. They've become more efficient in this quarter. Maybe change suppliers, maybe something else. But if they race too quick, the competitors can just make the choice. Why don't we eat the hit now to steal 5% of their market share? If Coke were to lose 5% of their market share to Pepsi, it would be devastating to the brand. 1% would be devastating to a brand. Market share is so hyper competitive in this world. Nobody will risk losing it. As a business owner, I'm telling you guys this. So people might have less disposable income, as somebody just said, yes. However, that's only if the cost is passed on to them. Will it take a hit on how much commerce we produce? On a per goods basis, yes, but on a per dollar basis, no. We'll still spend the same amount of money, just buy fewer things. So everyone's sales will likely be slightly lower if the prices pass on to us, or a company will make less money if they eat the cost. So yes, first quarter, everyone's stock is taking a hit. Welcome to why we're selling off. But next quarter, competition will take over and people will be in a price war with their competitors to try to steal market share. We figured out how to not pass the tariff on the consumer. We found this supplier or that supplier. Hey, what if one of them even says, you know what? I found an American supplier that costs 15% more, but at least it's not a 20% tariff. Let me switch from 20% to 15%. That's on your books in the next earnings report. You just went up 5% in your revenues. Your stock is going to go up that earnings report. And you hired an American company with American laborers that boost their money. You're buying from them now, and that money stays here. And you're paying from them, and then that's more people, more salary. Maybe they're hiring more people because you have a new supplier. They expanded their business, and now the American economy grows if we switch to American. So the trickle-down plan of this is that it's bad for a quarter, and then it's great for the rest of the decade. It is. It is a slow-moving ship, but there will be zero impact on the American economy because of these tariffs. It's a big circle. The money's going to go somewhere. And whether it goes into a billionaire's pocket in China or into the cost of the company absorbing that, or the cost of goods go up and you rob the consumer of some of their disposable income, it still doesn't make the company fire them. If you're eating the costs as the consumer, then the consumer is guaranteeing, the company is guaranteeing the employment of the people that work there. We got to afford our employees. We'll pass price on the consumer, which is good for them because they're spending money. And you want them to keep doing that because it gives you your job security. And ultimately, that whole process, we went through this before last time. I used to give this speech back in 2017 on my stream. The same thing. It will be just fine. It'll be bad this quarter. It'll be great next quarter. Monthly maps even show that this quarter is going to be really terrible. But I think by the time May rolls around and we're at quarter two, we're going to be just fine. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Scheduling appointments, good stuff. Learning a market scooter, I love it. Oh, ETF giveaway. Did you guys, what do y'all think about it? Do you disagree, agree? It's okay if you disagree. Hold on. It says it ends at 11:30. Hold on. Let's end it soon. Hold on. Edit. Oh, that's central. Okay, we're going to end it at 10:45. You got 10 minutes to enter the giveaway. 10 minutes. Starbucks or Dunkin'? I don't have Dunkin's where I live, so Starbucks, if I had to choose. I had the giveaway ending at the wrong time. It should end in 10 minutes now. 10 minutes. A lot of people want to add tier or get free Netflix or T-Mobile or Verizon. People have less disposable income due to tariffs, so non-essential goods and services will suffer, but essential ones will be less affected. I agree. That's why when you're looking at your PPIs and all this stuff, you want to look at the core versus the regular. Core excludes the essentials and just shows the non-essentials and how they're affected. So you compare the two. As people are still going to buy the stuff they need, Pips King is correct. Yeah. Tariffs combined with reduced government spending is bearish. True. I think things can get a lot worse before it gets better. True. Government jobs and tech jobs keep disappearing. Unemployment will explode. That is the risk. That's quarter two and on risk. I agree. That is the risk. Master Rich is not wrong. That is the risk we face. Less government spending is bearish, right? And cutting jobs and cutting government jobs. Anytime you cut jobs, it's fewer people spending and the machine is turning slower. So quarter one is going to be extremely bad. We all agree. Just like Master Rich said, yes, we all agree. But let's think of this. AI automation, as somebody said in the next line, is ways to become more efficient. We have the tools to become more efficient to pass that cost onto efficiency to offset that cost, right? So how well is the world gonna, or how much more efficient are we gonna get to battle that? What if AI starts costing people jobs too on top of what we're experiencing? Yeah, that could be pretty bad. So we need to watch the things that matter. As Rich said, is we need to watch GDP and we need to watch unemployment. These are things going to tell you if the market's surviving or not. And right now, the easiest look of unemployment, I'll teach you guys this, is you're going to go every single Thursday morning. You're going to see there's the initial jobless claims. These are people that got laid off by non-performance related reasons. Continuing jobless claims and the initial. This is the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, I think, who puts this out. If you file for unemployment, you had to have been laid off by non-performance reasons. Now I got fired for performance reasons, but you qualify for unemployment insurance if you get laid off. And so this is your chart of how many people are getting laid off. If the companies are starting to suffer, they're going to start laying people off. Let me tell you how layoffs typically work. They don't usually lay off while the market's selling off. Actually, in 2008, when the market capsized like that September, whatever month that was, or 2000, it was 2009. It wasn't until about 2010 when companies were really starting to lay off, like basically here. Not up here. It's after the market's already recovering. Then we got laid off. I got laid off in like the summer of 2010. It looked just like this. The companies aren't going to suffer until there's a repeated beating in the market. You're not really seeing a lot. Now, you are seeing the effect of like Doge and government layoffs and stuff. Yes. But you're going to want to see that this is actually below 250. 250 is pretty normal per week. This is a weekly report. Continuing jobless claims are people that are unemployed for multiple weeks after week 1. And it's steadily grown up to about 2 million, but 2 million is also the normal in this country. It's actually been worse. Since the last recession or the last market crash, you know, we were at 3.7 million and 2.5 million claiming unemployment. And then right at the end, right up until 2020, it was about, you know, 1.6, 1.7. So we're slightly elevated now relative to that, but anything less than 2 is pretty relatively normal. And we haven't been moving around that much either. It's been kind of like stabilizing right at that 1.7 to 2 range. Slightly higher than it was, you know, before COVID, but it's not. Anything above 2 is when you're going to want to start thinking about it. So right now, the companies aren't going to be laying people off just yet. What Master Rich is talking about is going to come a year from now, if it happens. If the market takes a beating for multiple quarters, the question is, what's quarter 2 going to look like? How efficient can people get from quarter 1 to quarter 2? Companies aren't going to lay off people first. The market's good. Things are good. So market share and cash flow is king. Yeah, Trump and Elon for weather. Put a lobster in hot water, he will jump out. Put it in cool water and warm it up slowly, he won't jump. Hey, that's a smart. I love that saying. Gamma done for the day. All right, Arizona green tea will still be 99 cents through this. That's right. No matter what. You put your mind at ease with talking about the tariffs. I've been stressing out about the global economy. I mean, think about this, right? The labor conversion was 5% less because of inflation. Labor conversion to buying power. 5%, you know, CPI at 4 and 5 and whatever. That's bigger than 20% tariff. Because 20% tariff only affects certain goods from certain countries. Inflation affects everything you buy everywhere. 5% on everything you buy didn't crash the global economy. 20% on a few things that you buy from China, Canada, and Mexico is not going to crash the economy. But he's going to order less fucking clothes from Shein and less garbage from Temu. You buy a computer, instead of being $3,000, it's $3,400 or $3,600. If you're spending $3,000, you're going to spend $3,600. You buy a car for $50K, becomes $70K. Maybe it might start mattering, but you're making payments. What is a $20,000 difference in a car payment? $100? Like, people don't do the math here. If 100% of the tariff is passed on to you, it's only going to really affect your discretionary spending, and you're going to be fine. You buy $110 worth of stuff on Amazon, it's now $130. Trust me, my grocery bill is like double the price, and I still am okay. You guys, y'all had a bigger hit. People don't understand. You had a bigger hit when it came to inflation. Y'all know this, right? Inflation hit you harder than the tariffs ever will. People are just pricing in the first quarter effect of tariffs. 20% tariff, 20% loss in stock value. It makes sense. Companies falling 20% will match that. It's not abnormal to think of it like that. You guys get it? You losing 5% of your hourly wage. Think of this like inflation. When you buy something, it's converting the hour you worked into something. If you make $3 an hour and a coffee is $3, then it costs 1 hour of work for a cup of coffee. When you think of the economy and labor conversion, then you're doing it right. Don't think of it as money that you make, because the money varies, right? The labor doesn't. An hour of my work buys me 1 cup of coffee. If that's the case, you need a better job. But anyways, if coffee goes up 20%, if it's $3, it becomes $3.10 60 cents, then you need 20% more of a labor, an hour and 12 minutes instead of an hour to buy a cup of coffee. Your labor doesn't stretch as far. Labor is your currency. You convert your labor into wage. If companies make less, they lay people off. There's less labor to convert to wage, or convert to buying, which is someone else's wage. Every time you buy something, someone else gets a salary. And it goes in a big circle like this. So if you're paying more, someone's making more. If someone's making more, then their job is more secure. So nothing should change. The amount of spending is likely not going to change. That's my bet. You might make a few decisions because of the tariff, but you still bought groceries at twice the price, didn't you? Does this make sense to you guys? Tariffs are absolutely going to be priced in, and the market's going to price it in. You guys took a bigger hit buying groceries and gas at double the price or whatever than you will 20% on discretionary purchases from China and Canada and Mexico. At the bottom cup, Hencho in Mexico. I must have paid $4 for this cup, not $3. Darn. It's not baby cakes. Listen up, a baby cake. It's not going to crash the global economy. It's not going to. Like, this is a huge coffee cup, by the way. It's as big as my face. It's going to be a hit. It might be a correction, but it does not crash the market. What Master Rich said will be what crashes everything. If we reach a tipping point and the lack of spending, lack of government spending, yes, that's a hit. Possible unemployment, yes, that's a hit. That slows the machine down. And how much, you don't know. If you slow the machine down a little bit from that, spending is less. If people spend less, then fewer people make money, and the companies struggle a little bit. In that struggle, if that company has to lay people off, then it's a chain reaction. If during that struggle, companies are fine, then it's a soft landing and we're good. I'm betting on soft landing. What's up, Winky here from X? Hey, what's up, man? All right. Did the contest it says 45 minutes left. I thought I edited the giveaway for the right time. Save giveaway. Can I just end it really quick? Okay, you know what we're gonna do? I think it's because this bot is not Eastern time, it's Central time. I dropped the ball again. Let's just do the spin the wheel. It's not overriding the giveaway over here. Error unauthorized. Okay. It doesn't let me... Hold on. Let me edit. We'll just do the spin the wheel. Welcome here from X. Don't forget to sub to the channel, you guys. I made a pretty decent trade today. I crushed it. I'm up like $500 on my ETF account. Edit. Giveaway. What's up? What's up? What's up? You guys are hanging out with literally best stream there is. 100%. Okay, I changed it. It works. It works. It works. Okay, we're good. Oh, yeah. So I put the previous day's P&L on the stream. That's my previous day's P&L. So I'm transparent about how much I made or lost the previous day. Because you guys don't see the rest of the trading eggs. I'm not streaming. Don't be dense. Be smart. There's no other better way to be transparent than to show you guys what I did yesterday, and that's the title of the stream. So today's gains will be the title of tomorrow's stream. That was a different challenge, bro. You're not here every day. It changes. Yeah, look. If I entertain your silliness for a minute. You said, he has had the same P&L for the month on there. No, I haven't. This is different every day. Sometimes I forgot to update it, though. Different every day, different every day, different every day. This was a challenge to first payout. This is a new challenge. Now, I'm just doing every single day. The word day is written there to let you know day. Now, I'm not a native English speaker. Okay, yes, I am. It says day. It's a new challenge on the new payout schedule. Once we got to the payout, we're doing something completely new. You missed the memo, Broseph, but that's the memo. 3,000 people that watch the stream every day got the memo, though. My P&L total was 56K. This is 19K day. I just ran out of words to put the word day to put the word giveaway. Here. Let me make it easy for you. It now says day. Hopefully that's easy to think. Okay. So thank you for knocking me for being transparent. You can't ever fucking win with these people, I swear to God. I'm just going to give you my login so you guys can log in and see how much I've made. I hate that. I mean, it's good to like challenge people, but no, don't say goofy stuff. I'm not mad. I'm making fun of you because everyone else is laughing at you. You say I had the same P&L on there every day, which is just completely false. So don't make up stuff that isn't true. Bet, send login. Oh God, here, hold on. Now that you just told me that you're 21 years old, I'm gonna block you. Please, like, don't. This guy just kicked his Crocs across the room. Jesus Christ. Okay. Where do these fucking kids come from? I swear to God. Bro's out there shaving his broccoli hair right now. So these fucking kids. Bet. Oh, God. Told me so much about you just then. All right, I'll unblock him. Here, I'll unblock him. Hold on. Be nice, bro. I love you. It's okay to be doubting people, but don't make up stuff. I get mad when people make up stuff. I go out of my way to be transparent, and it irks me that you guys like. There's nothing I can do to like get people to like. I get it. I'm sorry, but let me tell you, this stream or this world is and I'm not mad. I'm a comedian, so like I literally just do things for the sake of comedy. I never get mad. I do this for views and ratings. My YouTube channel alone brings me in 6 figures a year just from YouTube. Entertaining you guys is a fucking car a year just by goofing off on stream. I do this for the views and ratings. I don't really get mad. It's all an act. Pat Whelan, it's all an act. We do this just for fun. It makes me money. I make so much money from YouTube just being here. Trust me, I don't get mad. I'm not frowning all the way to the bank, I promise. I'm extremely excited that you guys come here. But for the comedy's sake, I do like to make this thing kind of adventurous for you guys while you're here. I make money from YouTube night trading. Yeah, I wish I made more than 100K a year on YouTube. But minus trading games, you guys want some transparency? Even without trading games, I'm slated to make between 1 and 2 billion a year, even without accounting for trading. That's about what it is. There's some full transparency there. All the affiliate money, all the YouTube money, all the whatever. It's at least $1 million a year. That's before trading. There's no lie about that. I'm a businessman. I'm proud of my business. I built it really. I've been doing this for over a decade. No, trust me. I don't get mad. I just pretend to get mad. I'm smiling all the way to the bank, bro. I promise you that. But seriously though, like just don't say goofy stuff. It's right to doubt people though, in the realm of people paper trading and being liars and scammers and cheaters. I get it. Question everything. I'm not gonna fault you for that. But I actually decided to be more transparent by posting my day when I have a bad day. If I were to post the total of the account gain, pretend that I made 20K and lost 15K, I could just put 5K total. It looks like I made money when I lost money. Does that make sense? Wait, was that the guy that came in last time? The one that had the channel that everybody's saying was a scammer? Was that guy? Oh, wait, cheater! Okay, now it's all coming back. That's the guy. Okay, let me just, oh my gosh. Okay. All right. I'm going to put him in timeout for 600 years. Hold on. Is that enough years? Should I do 700? 700? Is 600 or not? Is 600 not enough? Guys, listen. If I made 20,000 one day and I lost 15,000 the next day, I could just be like, I've made 5,000 total. And I was trying to do that to plot the history of the Tradeify account, which seemed really nice and kosher. But if I made 50K and then I lost 20 and then I'm at 30, it still says I made 30K. I feel like it's more transparent to post the days. Like I'm learning as I'm going along with this. I don't want you guys to not see that I lost 19K yesterday. I want to be actually want to be more transparent. I thought that would be better because I could still say I'm up X amount of tens of thousands of dollars. And then it looks like I'm making money when I'm not, right? And so I decided to say minus 19K yesterday. So yeah, the title will be yesterday's trading gain. You know what I could have easily done? Hidden that for all of you guys. Changed it. Showed up today and said something different like, giveaway day, guys. Let's just casually ignore that I lost yesterday, right? So the idea is that like what I do off stream and what I do at the end of the day, you don't get to see. So how am I going to report it to y'all? And I was like, well, let me make the title the previous day's gain. And that would make a lot of sense. What's my ever cost for the platform or for the marketplace or for both or for whatever? Shy of 6 figures a month. Yeah. About close to 6 figures a month to run this business. Yeah. Servers alone are extremely expensive. And we have, you know, 20 something employees too. So that means there are costs there, tons of cogs. I mean, we run a trading platform. It's not cheap. So the idea was, I feel like if I wasn't showing you the day, I wanted to detail the day to really be honest, like, hey, this is how much I lost. I thought it'd be more appetizing. Because had I not said anything, you guys would have noticed that I took a loss yesterday. Even if I was trading when I wasn't streaming. I think it's more honest to just post the day. But like, if I go back and edit the video after the fact, then nobody would see it. It's like I can hide it in there, you know? Like, if the title is like day trading stream, and then after you guys watched it, I edited the title after it's over and said, big losing day today. I could do that, but then you guys would never even know that it happened. So that's like, there's a lot of these camera tricks these gurus do to like turn their losses around. And I was just like, you know what? I'll be fully transparent. And let me just post in the morning what I did the previous day. And that hopefully, do you guys like that idea? I mean, that's just what I thought. What about setting your Tradeify dashboard screenshot inside your YouTube preview? Greco, there's a million ways I can do extra work. Find me a way where it's not a lot of extra work. I could put the preview here on the screen and rearrange everything so you can see it live and all of that. But then what happens off stream, right? And then I'm constantly updating things, I even think it's nonsense for me to like put a screenshot here. I can maybe put like the active DOM up here. Maybe I can do that. I don't know. But so my thought is if I post the win and loss in the title, maybe that'll help. I swear to God, this bot is not giving out the winners. All right, we got to spin the wheel, guys. Dino is broken. No winners yet. I don't get why it's broken. No clue. All right, whatever. We're going to spin the wheel. Yeah. Wait, that dude has a YouTube channel? Oh boy. Let's go find it. Let's go see some magic stuff. Here's a channel, 42 videos, candlestick structure. Ah. It's always the small, aspiring YouTubers who like to troll the bigger YouTubers. It's never just somebody that's just as angry. It's always somebody with something to gain. It always is. Yeah, so the Discord bot for the fourth time in a row sucks. And it's not, for whatever reason, this Dino bot has been crashing like crazy. So what we're going to do is instead, we're going to spin the wheel. So let me show you how this works. I'm going to just spin the wheel from now on. It'll be so much better. All right. Everybody, type this in. ETF, Elite Trader Funding. Type it in. ETF, ETF, ETF. Only ETF, one word, one word, one word, one word. Yeah. I'm going to put all your names into a hat. As KJ nailed it. She's right. So, KJ, is it Kristen or Kirsten? Because I think I see Kirsten in the Zoom calls, but it's Kristen with the KR, right? Just FYI. To make sure I... All of you guys have got to memorize like 5 different names for all of you. It's crazy. You have a Zoom name, a YouTube name, Discord name. It's crazy. Okay. Kristen. Okay, cool, cool. All right. As Kristen said, put all your names in a hat. We're good. Okay. Type in ETF. And we'll just draw it this way. Screw the Discord. Okay. But it's right to question everybody and what they do. There's a bunch of camera tricks that the gurus like to do to make sure that, you know, they're masking things. I'm trying to make sure I show you guys something more than just like casually ignoring the fact that I took a loss. I was like, let me let everybody know. Because at the end of the day on the Zoom call, I usually detail this is how much I lost and why I did and whatever. And everybody's like, oh, that's so great that you're transparent. So the next morning I go up here and put that I made money or that I lost money. But I can always go back and edit them after the facts. Like this is what I made in the session. But it wouldn't make any sense because the number in the title will never match what you see on the stream because I trade sometimes off stream. So in reality, it's just kind of like a full composite of what I did the previous day. And I can daisy chain them together, which I might actually do in a streak. I mean, you guys, if I do the streak the same way I used to do, you could subtract it and do the math yourself. I like showing the streak when it's a streak. It makes a lot of sense. But also in a losing day, I like to show a big losing day. It's better for views. People are like, oh, this guy took a loss. Let me check it out. Like, okay, people like it. I try not to present the idea that I never lose. I think that that's very inappropriate. So yeah, some days I may show a streak when it's on a streak. I might say 50K week, or I might say 22-day winning streak, up 80K, whatever it is, I'm highlighting something. Right now, the market's choppy. I'm win-loss, win-loss. And instead of just not showing that, I'm going to show I won, I lost, I won, I lost, you know. So tomorrow's stream is going to say I made 17, whatever this is, or 15, whatever. All right. You think showing your trades would be way more beneficial than showing P&L? That's also true. Oh, dude. Hold on.
All right, what's up, Freelo?
Guys, I am not kidding. And I'm not saying this to be mean. Please don't say I'm throwing shade. I love everybody. I'm loving everybody. And I was not wrong. I was not wrong about the broccoli hair. I'm not saying this to be mean. You're a handsome looking guy. You're a good looking fella. You're Magma. You're fantastically good looking fella. But bro, for some reason, I nailed the broccoli hair. I'm that good of a fucking trader. So hold on, but he's a good looking dude. Not gonna lie. Good looking young man. Got a lot going for him. And I commend you, and I hope your channel does very well, by the way. I'm just being funny because I'm a comedian. No shade, brother. I really hope you do well. I really do. I could just tell that he's young. That's the intuition I have as a trader that's good at this. I always can see shit people can't see. And I know I guessed right about the broccoli hair, but no offense. He's a good looking dude. No shade. Good luck with your channel, Mr. Handsome. All right, let's go. Rolling the dice. 3 people. Go give that guy a follow. Yeah, let's give his channel. We'll support him because he comes into our stream. We'll give him some support. Hold up. Now people say whatever. Actually, don't follow the guy.
All right, what's up, freeloaders?
Whoops. Don't. Listen, actually, people are... Simon Dean. You win a lot, dude. All right, Simon Dean. That's a weird way to spell Victor. That's not how you spell Victor. All right. Simon again, literally. I swear Simon has won like 3 times. All the time. Good Lord. All right, couple more. Message me in Discord and that same channel. Just say it was me. Ian wins a lot too. True Pope. All right. All right. Victor finally won. I need to just ask for a 4th code so we can give out Victor a consolation prize. You know, that's how people get fame. Is some other people's streams to get attention? Yeah, it works. That's why, like I'm saying, as I'm an old dude that's been there before, I know the tricks. Always, yeah. Make yourself, you go in another community, make yourself known. People do it all the time. I'm not criticizing Homeboy too much. We've all been there. We've all been starting out at some point. I know how it goes. But good luck in your journey, sir. But be kind. The way that it works is that you get somebody that you watch to like you, and all they do is retweet you one time. Like one mention from somebody slightly bigger than you, and you'll double your size. And each time, meet somebody slightly bigger, and then befriend them. And then somebody slightly bigger and slightly bigger. Nobody's ever made it by jumping into the big guy and saying, hey, everybody, look at me, I'm better. You might get 2 or 3 people, but the handshake that you do with the big influencer, the bigger influencer, is always the winning move. I'm a master chess player, trust me. Number 3. What's up, Disco? All right, Simon Dean. Hey, what's up? Last one. It's only when the concept has to be rigged. There's no other explanation. Wheel out. Wheel out. Don't stop. I swear to God, if you guys are trolling me, hey, I'm True Pro from the stream. I need you to send me identification. I don't trust you I don't trust any of you guys anymore. Congrats to the winners, by the way. We got Kaizen over here from ETF. Everybody say hi to Kaizen. We love the ETF folks over here. Chilling in the stream. Jay Mooney is also True Pope. Disco also True Pope. I'm gonna tell you. Wheel out is typing. See, wheel out makes it easy. Look at this. Wheel out. I am wheel out. Is it really? Hold on. 5 mutual servers. No, it's definitely real. It's definitely got real. There's no way he made a fake account and joined 5 servers really quick in the 1 minute he won. If he is the fastest bait and switch guy on the planet. See, I am the real wheel out. That's what I thought. That's hilarious. All right, I trust you guys. Who is the real Pope, though? Disco, is that really you? Dylan James. I swear to God, you guys. Y'all are... Is Pope, are you really in here? Isn't your name Pope in Discord? Well, the real... Simon, I know that it's you. I have your avatar memorized, Simon. It's because you use it everywhere. It's like you with sunglasses on, and I can't see it because it's literally like a centimeter big, but it looks like you have like a kid or a grandkid or something. Like there's like a little kid and then you in the background. So I know it's you. That's definitely Simon Dean. Wait, Pope has a railroad nickname? Congrats, guys. Congrats, you guys. Okay, cheater. Anybody, Kaizen, look, can you help me out here? This is what I was telling you. I don't know if I messed up. Chances are I messed up somehow. There's people from like one of the contests where none of the codes were working. I don't know what I did wrong, but can you guys do me a favor? If you were supposed to get a contest from like last week or 2 weeks ago, there's like 2 or 3 people who didn't work. Can you tell me who you are and your email? DM it to me. And I'll send it over to the guys at ETF. They'll fix you right up. They're good at this. Aramis, yeah, so Aramis tried, by the way, Kaizen. So what happened was I thought that they were doing the wrong one, but they were doing the right one. They were doing the 50K or whatever it is. Just make sure we all line up. It's Matt who dropped the ball, so no reflection, ETF folks. I just get pulled in a million different directions, and I was late giving out the codes. So Cheater, Aramis, and there was one more person. Just let me know, and then I'll pass you on to those guys. They'll fix you right up. Trug. Oh, so I'll call you Trug, is what you're... Yeah, I'll call your wife. Tracy and Doug. So Trug. You got like a real Benifer situation going on over here. Brangelina and Trug. Works for you, Disco Doug. So where does disco come from? Is it like Disco Stew from The Simpsons? Yeah. I probably sent out codes that were already used. I probably sent out the wrong codes. That's probably what I did. And I've kind of lost track as to what the codes are. If you can do me a favor, Kaizen, if you guys can generate me just 3 brand new codes instead of us tracking down the old ones, because I'm never going to give them out again. There's probably one set of codes somewhere that I haven't used. Either if you guys can figure out which one they are and send the 3 to me, or just send me 3 new ones, I'll match them back up to the people that didn't get the code. Because what I did was I was late on a week by giving them out just because it was a crazy week. And then the next week I just gave them all out. That was my bad on that. Usually I give them out right after the stream because it's Friday and I think I had to take off that 1 week to do something really quick. It just caught up and I forgot to do it till next week. And I probably scrolled up in chat and grabbed the wrong codes to give out. And I probably what I did. Yeah. Cool. Thanks, bud. Congratulations to the winners. You guys enjoy the end of the day ETF. I'm going to tell you guys, end of the day accounts are the best accounts. Now, why are they the best accounts? Because trailing drawdown is the worst type of cancer you can ever have in a trading account. Trailing drawdown is horrible. End of the day drawdown only trails once a day. At the end of the day, they mark your account with a stop loss. Becomes a static for the full day. And then the next day, the target moves and it stays still all day. When it stays still all day, it's a static account. So every day, your total drawdown is a new static account of that much, which is great. You don't want your drawdown trailing with you. They're slightly more expensive, but I love the game of I will pay more money to skirt the rules every day. That's what I do. I will always pay more money to skirt the rules. If I can knock rules off the table by making a little bit more money, I always will. Right, you guys got anything for me? I want to talk about anything else? I'm going to call it a day today. Are we close to DD bands at all? Maybe, maybe not. You went out with your railroad buddies and got disco for your dancing abilities or inabilities, one of the two. That's hilarious. That's a real deal. Remember, he was on a winning streak for a few months in 2021. Yep, a 70-day winning streak. That was the craziest thing I ever did on stream. It was insane how much fun that was. I had a blast. Okay. As many people type ETF, but not as many people type free class. Oh, that's true. All right. Last but not least, guys, if you want to learn how I trade, and you want to learn how to use Rocket Scooter tools or principles, we specialize in teaching you how to game the trader funding system. Lovely. Seriously. How to beat the system. How to beat the rules. You know, it's all, you know, legal and kosher. How to beat the rules, right? And how to correctly size your positions. I teach you how to find liquidity and long it, how to find illiquidity and avoid it. We teach you the conditions where you have the highest chance of having a stable market. We teach you position sizing, mechanics, where to enter, where to exit, where to stop. All the things that you need to get you going as a trader, we have in our boot camp. It is literally $1 a day. If you read the reviews, there are people that call it life-changing. Now, that's not something that you can say very often about something. Now, I can't guarantee any results for you. Obviously, these are honest testimonials, but the fact that there's, I don't know, 80 or something of them and they're all 5-star over the last 6 months might tell you something, especially for the value. It's the cost of a book. It's $1 a day for 20 bucks. You learn everything. It's a 20-day grueling boot camp that teach you the principles of how to find trend direction, how to find liquidity. It's not a class in technical analysis. It's not a class in chart reading. It's not a class in time frame analysis. Nothing. None of that stuff is there. It is a class on betting mechanics, how to bet correctly in the stock market. Betting. It's not, let me wait for the royal flush and make some money. It's not, let me wait for the cards to come in my favor. It's how do I bet with the cards I have in front of me? And what are the odds of success? We have 3 really strong high probability setups that we talk about. One of them is 90% under ideal conditions. I milk that all day long to win these things. The second thing that we do, we teach you betting mechanics, right? And so some of our techniques are 80%, 60, 70%, and they're back tested. So we share the back test results and all the probabilities, and all you're doing is stacking odds and trading. It's counting cards for trading. Like I said, I challenge you guys to click that link I just posted. And if you click that link, I want you to go to read the reviews and see if you like it. And like I said, if after 3 days you don't like it, we give you a full refund of your $20 back. There are 10,000 people that have bought our platform and using it. And we have one of the biggest futures trading communities on planet Earth. It is massive. And we didn't get big for, you know, being terrible at what we do. So my name is Matt. I'm the CEO of the Rocket Scooter Company. I'm a former chemical engineer turned day trader. I am 100% on your side of the fence trying to learn how to do this trader funding program world, which I used to just never did. I was always a real trader. So this is new for me. And I really think that this is a cool thing for me to learn how to do this so that you guys can learn how to do this from my point of view. But anyways, I love you guys. We're out. And don't forget, come to our Discord and just say hi. Check it out. Yeah, come on over. Boot camp at 3:30. We go over the video live. We watch the video together. I annotate it and talk about it, ask you questions, and grill you on market mechanics. As you know, what we're doing is different than what anyone else does. Very different. Give it a shot. Love y'all. We'll see y'all Monday. Have a great weekend. Next week's going to be brutal, y'all.
Trends we ride with heads held high. Resilience makes the weak ones fly. Future volume crystal clear. Rocket scooter leads no fear. No more guesswork, no more loss. Seeing paths the others cross. Institutions will be seen. Predict the flow like a machine. Rocket scooter, you've got the key. Pull back curtains, let me see. Where institutions hide. Doubt can't live where you reside.